beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
The
who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me for this amazing episode of MME. Hey,
yeah,
Kate,
right on
RJ.
time, super professional.
I scared myself tonight. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna share with you guys. I remember talking to RJ. I took off the covers, and I looked at my phone like I'm getting up. I set the thing. It says I'm sorry. I'm coming. Right. I took my alarms off, and that's the last thing I remember. I don't even remember. Like I would take 5 minutes more. And then I remember you talking to you again.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wow.
That's what I don't even remember it. I like it's like when someone passes out drunk, but I'm not drunk, even though I sound it because I woke up. I'm not drunk. Trust me, I'm not drunk. Oh my God, I scared myself.
Yeah. Well, what I'm more scared about is this horrible
title. Segue. It's the truth. I mean,
wait, hold on.
Theory.
So is this clickbait? I was wrong about Wakanda Forever and Phase 4 of MCU.
No.
Phase 5 isn't looking good?
That's not clickbait.
Phase 5 isn't looking good.
I was wrong about Phase 4. After watching Wakanda Forever, I think I might like it better than the first one.
What? You hated the movie when it came out.
Oh,
I know. This is, you know how I said you watch it. I think I'm an old man. I don't like, I enjoy things more at home when I can pause, where I really reflect on things. After I watched it during working, so I paused it many times and I took it little bites and segments.
Hold on.
And I enjoyed it.
Donovan very angry.
Why?
Donovan, he saw it. What are you talking about? He did see Ant-Man. He saw it yesterday.
I saw it. Yes.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
he mentioned that on. He mentioned on Wednesday.
I can't get into it because there's spoiler reasons.
Yeah,
why. Yeah, I would say. Here's what I'll say. My score is 7 out of 10.
That's good.
Okay.
Based on the movie itself.
Yeah.
I hate it.
What?
But I hate it, and I can't explain why.
You can't hate
But
something.
7 out of 10 is a good score, though.
But the reason I hate it.
Can't go into it.
I can't. Yeah. But I'm saying.
Can you explain it?
Can you explain without spoiling it?
Maybe,
the end credit scene is part of it.
What?
Yes, I absolutely.
Well, I'll just let you guys know.
The mid-credit scene, not the end.
There's two end credits.
Don't see what it is, Aaron.
I know, but it's two.
The mid-credit scene. Yes. Really, Bianca, be more professional, please.
Are you serious?
Be more professional.
Wait. So hold
on.
7 out of 10, but
I hate it
because of the mid-credit scene?
I will say.
But the mid-credit scene.
I will say I love Kang in this film. But that's also my frustration.
Oh my God.
I'm so confused.
I think I know why. I think I can see why, but I'm not going to explain why.
Yeah. Devin, I think there may be quality reasons.
There's some story
and some story.
But you gave it a 7 out of 10.
It's so hard to explain without spoiling.
Yeah,
if you hate a movie, why would you give it a good score?
7 out of 10 isn't a great score, but yeah,
that's like a bad score would be like 5 or below.
I would say more like 4 or below because 5 is like saying
because 5 is just okay.
Like 5 is like it's just okay.
5 would be like
okay. All right, here.
Yeah.
You know how they say this is a glimpse of the next phase and the big bad.
Yeah,
all
this
that.
is the movie that
Yes,
sets things up.
yeah.
Yes,
That's why I'm frustrated.
because it
Okay.
sets up.
I
It's a more of a setup movie than a real
can
movie, or what?
I can explain that. It's just that I can't explain without spoilers.
Yeah.
Is it because it feels too much like a setup movie, or what?
No,
is.
no.
No, it's not that. But
Do you
it's-
not like what it sets up?
I if I say anything more, I'll really be spoiled.
I understand. Yeah, you have to watch.
I still don't understand it. And
I don't understand.
It does set up. It does set
What
up.
do you mean,
It
Kate?
does set up stuff. It does.
I,
set up
I,
stuff. It's not good
I
stuff.
love. Okay, here, Kate. You've seen it.
Yeah.
All right, don't spoil anything. Okay. I love Kang in this movie.
Same.
Yeah, Kang's the best part.
That's it. That's the only reason why you like.
I say
King
King and
in
Michelle
the movie.
Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer, I agree there. Yeah, Michelle
Oh.
Pfeiffer is great.
Now
too.
I get it. Now
I don't get it.
Okay.
I love
no.
King in this movie.
Okay, now I get it. Now
This.
Now
this.
I
Okay.
get it. I get it now.
Well,
All right, we can move on. We can
yeah,
move on.
go ahead, Max.
Man,
tough.
Kate.
Yeah, we
But-
can't. It's just too hard to explain without
Yeah.
spoilers.
Now I get
All right, and please, I have something. Hey, how many thumbs up do we have here?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to spoil the end
Probably
credits?
the
Okay,
negatives,
so
'cause you were
No,
so-
the
Anthony.
post-credit scene-
No,
So basically,
no,
Batman
no,
saves
no,
the day. Batman saves
Cisco
the
and
day.
Agatha go up to King
Yeah,
and
Agatha
it's like,
show
let's
up,
set up
and
a
then King
big
fight her, and then
supernatural
King steal her
multiverse
powers.
war,
Yeah. No, Batman saves the
and
day.
it sets up Agatha and Ironheart, and guess what, guys? You know that guy that's called Taskmaster on Twitter? He was right. Ironheart is an ancestor of Kang.
Can I share
she's
something
black.
with you? Can I share something with you from Nicotina's DM group?
If you
Are
want.
you allowed to?
No.
it-
but
Oh,
if
is
this
it
Wait,
public?
Anthony, don't spoil. This is
Okay, go ahead.
sometimes Nicotina's for his members,
Yeah, make fun of
Do-
him. That's funny.
post memes of him. This is nightmare fuel here.
Oh
that's
my
scary.
god!
God.
Nicotina Smodog?
Is that a real picture
Yes.
of
That's
MODOK?
Nicotina Smodog?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Bro,
haven't,
it's
I have
been
not
on
seen what MODOK looks like, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what he does look like. The same way
But
you saw in
kind
the
of.
trailer, that's what he
Kind
looks like
of.
in
What-
the
It
movie.
does.
Well, to say why I loved it because it's so comic booky.
It's very
Like-
cool.
And I think there's room to adapt, and they should have tried harder.
Max,
adapt
to
Max,
live
Max,
action.
I
wait, hold on,
understand
Max,
some
what'd
of
you
the
think of
criticism,
MODOK?
but
No, Max,
some
what'd
of
you
the
think of MODOK?
what I think of
MODOK is-
MODOK,
MODOK, I could
love
have,
MODOK.
been
You
fine
saw-
with
RJ,
saw
he's
it.
more of a comedic
mixed
kind
bag,
of villain.
mixed bag.
Well, the
If
thing is, it's a
Yeah.
big giant head
Oh,
machine.
I-
think it's only made for killing.
Yeah.
yeah. But I
mean,
gotta
it's
say, this
comedic
is
and
embarrassing.
entertaining.
This quality is
the
embarrassing.
thing is, MODOK has
Okay.
always kind of been
The
something.
quality- I
that's
think
viewed
there's
as
a-
joke.
I think there is a good movie here,
Yeah.
but I don't think. I think the process of Marvel and special effects
I think if
is all over the place, and you could tell different studios, different
It seems-
special effects studios are working on
I'll
different
say
parts of the
this.
movie. There's different
Well,
qualities.
I will say
each
that
Matt.
I agree on the visual effects standpoint.
it's
but
embarrassing.
To me, it didn't take me out of the movie because
No.
I was like, since the trailers already showed me, like at least like the last trailers and
the
last
trailer,
couple of
yeah.
clips
It
showed
seemed-
me exactly of how it's gonna be. I was like, I'm not expecting like this to be like the greatest thing ever because we've seen how the volume works with Marvel
Yeah.
in the movie. We saw Thor: Love and Thunder, right? So
Mhm.
I mean, just put that in your mindset. And
Mhm.
so I'm like, okay.
It just seemed. It
Well,
just seemed like,
we have 30-some people watching,
Oh,
only
pull it up,
16
RJ.
likes. Can please like this video, please. It really
Pull it up,
helps.
But I
And-
do think Marvel should stop using the volume. They should.
I think they are.
Real
I
quick,
think
I have to
the
ask
only
Max
reason why
something.
they were using
If
the
If you don't
volume-
get the guy who did the Batman on the Mandalorian, then that's a no-no.
well,
Real quick,
just
we have
stop.
to ask Max if
Mhm.
if this is gonna raise your score at all.
How does it feel to get
Volume.
to complete this
Oh, there
trilogy
we
and journey for your character? Did you ever imagine you continue playing Ant-Man almost 8 years later? Well,
Oh, you got paid.
really
You
imagine
paid
it.
for
No,
this.
I mean, I think that
paid for
it's been a real joy, and it's funny that sometimes life will think it's going to go this way, and it goes this
That
way.
way.
As a result, it's been an amazing experience to get to play the same character for several years, to see this character grow, to see his daughter grow up, and then to be a part of the Avengers and to work with all of these amazing actors, to work on something that has been such a passionate fan base all over the world, and get to meet many different people and see many different countries as a result. I mean, it really has been, an amazing experience. That's for sure. And getting to work with you, Jonathan, has been one of the highlights.
The absolute low.
Yeah.
The worst.
You should put the
I
clip
love
on the
it.
bottom. Play the bottom.
I love Jonathan
Hold on,
Majors.
hold on.
I
So-
love Jonathan Majors,
That-
but I gotta
why don't you
say,
talk. You can-
okay. Oh
No, real
wow.
quick, I was gonna say. So, who is the very smart and handsome fellow that asked this question? Why, that
Not
would be yours
RJ.
You
truly.
gotta
Well-
pay for it. You pay for it. That's all.
That
What?
Paul Rudd.
Oh,
acknowledged
wow.
you
That's
answered my
awesome, man.
question.
Jeez, Max got loud for a second. There.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so he actually, my question got answered and read by Paul Rudd.
That's awesome, man. What was the
You
question?
You pay for
He
it.
read it. He
Oh
read the
my
question.
god.
Yeah. Oh my god.
RJ. Max.
It's right there. You read it.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Yeah,
Boomer.
this is my question.
How does it feel to get to complete this trilogy and journey for your character? Did you ever imagine you continue playing Ant-Man almost 8 years later? Well, I didn't really imagine it. No, I mean, I think that it's been a real joy, and it's funny that sometimes life will you think it's going to go this way, and it goes this
That
way.
way.
That
As
way.
a result, it's been an amazing experience to get to play the same character for several years, to see this character grow, to see his daughter grow up, and then to be a
Sean,
part of
that's
the
messed
Avengers
up.
and to work with all of these amazing actors, to work on
Shut up,
something
Sean.
Oh,
that has been such,
Sean.
such a
Wow.
passionate
Come on.
fan base all over the world, and get to meet many different people and see many different countries as a result. I mean, it really has been, an amazing experience. That's for sure. And getting to work with you, Jonathan, has been one of
The bottom.
one of the highlights.
The absolute low.
The
The worst.
But
The worst.
hardly.
We're moving on.
Okay. Now I have to
This is
say,
for every.
I
this is for
love
every movie.
Jonathan Majors. I love him. He's capable of amazing things, but don't go full Johnny Depp.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
He should watch himself.
Bro, every
lot of
movie star
actors don't
does
watch their
this.
own
What the
movies.
hell?
Yeah, I know. He should he should definitely watch himself for certain things. That's all I'm saying.
No, he doesn't. None of
Yeah.
these-
Lot of,
Are
a
you-
lot of
are you-
actors
this-
don't
wait,
watch
hold
their
on.
own
Is that like
stuff.
a
Lot
dig?
of,
Watch
Hold
all
on,
this
hold on,
stuff.
real quick. Is that like a
lot of
dig in his-
actors do
is
that.
Well,
his
no.
performance?
Is that
he
what?
does this-
Is that a dig in his performance?
He does he does amazing, and then the lowest of lows.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
I know
That's
he's
what I'm
talking
saying.
about-
That's what I'm saying because
what
he
you
is
mean.
he is capable of more than most actors can get the levels that most actors could get to. But then if he doesn't watch himself, I understand the low lows. I understand the low
No.
lows because Johnny Depp also doesn't watch himself, and Johnny Depp could be amazing too, but he doesn't watch himself. And I'm like, maybe you should watch a little bit of yourself.
Or
And
maybe
maybe
actors
that
have
maybe
that.
Playing
maybe
different
that
versions.
inhibition. Maybe that inhibition
Well, if you
of not
read what he
checking.
says,
Yeah.
if you
Okay.
read what he says he doesn't want to be like questioning himself when
Yes,
he watches himself.
He should question himself.
No, because guess what? No,
Yes,
the
he
way he
should
says
question
it
himself.
is that he doesn't want to question
Yes.
and critique himself because then he gets into the way
Yes.
he is, and you know how
Yes.
when actors get into the way
And
they
then
are,
I
they start
completely
questioning every
understand.
single decision they
And-
make in a scene,
Yeah, you should
and then that
question
scene
some.
that
You
then
should
they get
question some.
suckier and they get really really bad,
Or
and
That's
they
what
feel like
we're
they don't know
doing.
what they're doing.
or you do this game plan so stringent to it that you don't question things and you allow some absolute trash performance when you're capable of some amazing things.
Man,
So you're
Michael.
saying-
But the
hold
thing
on,
is,
hold
though,
on. Are
could
saying
you
he's
get those?
bad?
Can you get to those amazing heights if you don't have your inhibitions?
it's
I
a-
don't know.
I mean, if you're younger,
I'm saying I'm not just saying he's trash or his performances are trash. I'm saying he has some like high level shit.
yes,
It's
he does.
amazing that he elevates what he's given in this movie. And then he also has the lowest of the low. It's like bipolar acting. I don't know what the.
Well,
It's
it's a script that
really-
knows exactly
Max,
the
the more
best.
you describe this movie, it sounds like it shouldn't be a 7 out of 10 movie to you.
Well, I'm just saying he should check. The Caden knows what
Is
I'm
it-
talking about.
I don't
No, he doesn't
understand.
have to check himself.
Do you like the movie or not?
I will tell you in my. I'll do a spoiler review so you can watch it.
7
later.
out of 10, and you said you hated it. I don't understand that. It's like
7 out of
all
10. You mean that was a decent movie? Yeah. it was
Yeah.
Decent. Yeah, no.
Speaking
You-
with Black Girl Nerds, what?
It's
Okay.
a podcast.
Wow, Max.
Black
you
girl
Racist. Cancel.
No, that's a
Black
that's
girl
a-
nerds.
That's
Okay.
Cancel.
That's
Wow,
great.
Max.
I want to speak with Black Girl Nerds as well.
Senior Nerd, I don't think that's what Max is saying whatsoever. I
What
have
is
no
he
clue where to
saying?
get
Yeah,
that
it-
from.
At first, I thought he was saying that, and I was very confused with it. And I was like, wait, because the way Max was speaking,
What is that, Senior Nerd?
mumbling.
He's trying to say that he's going to be like Johnny Depp. Like you're trying to say he's going to start doing bad things.
No.
No,
I'm talking about
not even
the
close.
quality will start to slide if you don't check yourself at all. He says he doesn't want to affect his performance. He wants
Well,
a
I
raw
bring myself to
performance.
100%. You can't do 110. That's not real. 100%. I throw myself into emotionally, socially, intellectually,
Ooh,
but I
hold
leave
on
it
now.
all there one on
Mr.
the day.
Alfonso's calling Max out.
What? Okay, whatever you think. No, you next week when you see, I listen. I want I want to see the best parts of his performance in this movie more, not the low parts. And I don't think we're going to get the best parts.
There's
in the
other
future.
version of his characters. How do you mean you're not gonna get the
Hey,
best part?
Anthony. Shh.
That's not a spoiler.
Well,
That's
everybody
not a
knows
spoiler.
that. But
Yeah,
like,
there's other versions of his character that would do 100% good and 100% not
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, go ahead, Caden. You were reading.
I have a practice of not watching the film. So the practice begins is in not watching playback. I don't watch it. It's not no consequences to my process. And I remember telling Peyton Reed a couple days into shooting, I said, listen, I don't watch them. I don't watch playback, and I won't watch the film.
He should watch the playback. And I think Peyton Reed is a decent director, but I think you need a really good director if you're going to do this type of acting.
They had Edgar Wright
Or-
for the
yeah.
first one.
Who knows? Things change. I may. This whole philosophy may change. So all I have is what happens on the day. I'm not depending on anybody to clean me up in the edit. I'm hoping I don't have to do ADR either. I mean, I will do it, but this is it for me, there's a certain amount of desperation when I'm working on focus on the moment that I don't want to recall it or critique it. Maybe I would come across the project that requires that, but all I have to say is I try to keep it as concentrated as I can. Exactly, that's what I was trying to say. He's trying to be concentrated on the performance that he's giving right in that moment,
I understand.
rather than trying to question if he's doing it right or not.
Actually,
and
real
then
quick, just scrap all this. I have a bigger thing with Max, okay?
Yeah.
Why does your title say Phase 5 isn't looking good? Are you trashing on the MCU or are you going full MCU hater? What's going on?
No, it's because because you really want the next phase to be focused on
Because
like
this
I said,
movie sets up the main story.
Yeah.
We're gonna see this is the movie that sets up King as the
Yeah,
main villain.
It sets up Kang Dynasty, yeah.
Yeah, the King Dynasty. And then like Caden said, if he said he enjoyed that it's exactly like the comic book, like even not
it felt,
like
to
when
me, it
you
felt
have
very comic booky.
when you have like the video game industry, they make changes for quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
There should be quality of movies in bring it more current than how comic booky and
Well, what's wrong with
bad
it being
is
close to the source material,
because-
though? If it's just like the comic,
I know
what's wrong
it's
with
part
that?
of this. It's like without any quality of life improvements, like in design or takes with the characters. It's like too comic book movie and not a good way, not like in a James Gunn way, in a cringe way.
No, it didn't.
So,
Like James
man,
Gunn.
what's going on with Max? First,
James
he's
Gunn
anti
takes the James Gunn makes quirky characters fun, modernizes them, makes them cool.
I feel
You
like
have
they
the
did the same thing
opposite
with
where
MODOK.
you have the opposite where if you stake too much to the source material, too comic booky, and not make enough quality of life adjustments to make it
Max,
cool,
what's going on
it
with
could be
you, man?
freaking
Max,
cringe.
Max, what's
Cringe.
going on? First you go up against DC and James Gunn. Now you're going up against Marvel. What's happening?
No, I actually think Phase 4 was great. Now that I gave this, now I'll give this movie a second shot. I'm not
seeing it
part.
again Sunday.
I'm not part of the Gun gang.
Yeah, are you going to become a Marvel hater and join
No,
Team
but
DC?
I loved Wakanda Forever after rewatching it. I think I might like it better than the first one. The issues I had, with watching with context and really examining all the decisions, like the decisions the Queen made, I completely got them this time. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset, or I was tired when I saw it in the theater. I'll be real. That could be happening. I see these movies after I work, so I'm tired, you know. So when I get my full attention and really examine, what did you say, Anthony?
I mean, I get it that you're always tired.
Yeah. So rewatching it, when I gave it every scene that extra, like, you know, and I still have some issues with Talokan Underwater City, but overall, it's very well done. It's very well done.
I mean,
yeah,
I
mean,
like, listen, I mean,
no F-bombs or anything.
Please don't.
And,
But like,
no going after Max. Okay.
It's weird to me that Marvel still haven't announced a Secret War director. I think they're nervous to announce it.
They're not nervous. They're just
they are
a
nervous.
lot of things right
I mean,
now.
who are you going to direct? Is it going to be?
It's Kristen, isn't it?
No, he's doing King Dynasty. He's doing that. He's not
Well,
doing
Max,
Secret Wars.
what do you think about the Marvels getting delayed to November?
I think that's a good thing.
Yes,
More
article,
VFX.
right, Max, in there?
More VFX.
I think it's a good thing. I think they're a little concerned that they're not getting the quality as high, and they don't want to do crunch. And then also they want to make adjustments to make this not just.
Well, I also think
they want to make it really hit out the park.
Well, also because I mean,
well, I do have a actually before you go.
Who?
Well, they didn't want.
I do have a clip out that I wanted to
this
discuss.
Has nothing to do with the Flash.
I have Caden. I think that Flash may up the ante of the quality.
I honestly don't think.
What does Flash have to do with the?
It has to do with Disney. No,
hold on. I don't think it has to do with anything to the Flash. But remember last year when Doctor Strange came out, and then Thor: Love and Thunder came out like 3 months after.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why they don't want a movie to be between 2-3 months between each other.
They need to space out their.
They need to space them out.
Like
how he said, just like how Feige said that they want to space out the shows. They're also going to want to space out the movies.
They want to make sure that they don't have a DC movie doing better than I think at this point. If they release it as DC Flash,
the
way the
Marvels
Flash
come out in July.
It's in the Flash comes out at the end of June.
Do you think Shazam's gonna be
more
than
no?
Actually, Flash comes out middle of June, so Flash
it comes
Flash
out like
is
a month
between like Indiana Jones
out, like,
and something
exactly
else.
a month and like a week before. So no, it's fine.
That's my. I'm not saying it's the whole reason.
Jones.
I'm not. Now listen, everyone flipping their lid. I said that's not the whole reason. I think it's part of it. I think they want to move it for multiple factors because they're getting complaints on Rotten Tomatoes from Quantumania, so they want to make sure the quality is even more up there.
No, I disagree with that.
I think they don't want to start sliding so much as that a DC movie gets better reception and better Rotten Tomatoes than a Marvel. They want to make sure it matches the score. They want to do the best they can. Because listen, if you have a string of movies and then all of a sudden it starts to go down and then DC's going up, they're going to gain the momentum, you know? So I do think that, and for making the best product possible, but they've been getting enough complaints that people are starting to take it seriously.
Max, I'll disagree with your first point because I always thought I think they planned to move this movie way ahead of the scores for Ant-Man because showing no trailer at the Super Bowl, I think that proved it. Like that's the reason why.
Yeah, there was no
I
trailer.
mean, RJ, what do you think of my
Yeah.
comment? I think there's something there. I don't think it's all. There's not one reason why you do it. There's multiple.
No,
reasons.
I think
I'm
it's
sure there's
exactly,
multiple reasons, but I think
but the main one is to space things out.
Well, I
Yes.
think the main reason is, and we can have a larger conversation about this if you'd like. I think it has more so to do with the fact that Bob Iger came out during that earnings call and basically said, we're trimming a lot of the fat, we're cutting costs, we're kind of reeling back and reorganizing things because we
Yep.
are over expanding and we
Yep.
are not getting financial return on a lot of the stuff. And the biggest thing getting cut right now is Marvel because during the Chapek administration, they made a big push in streaming that affected Marvel to where they overexpanded. They overexpanded, did way too much, to where Feige was stretched way too thin and he couldn't oversee things the way he normally could have.
Because Chapek wanted to make Disney Plus and theatrical.
Well, because they were pushing the streaming wars.
But you don't see any aspect of this like having two Marvel movies getting rotten in the same year. You can't risk it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, real quick. That's part of it.
Yes.
Because they are stretched so thin, they don't have the same level of quality control that they used to.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest issue they're having right now is that they are pushing scripts out that are not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
James Gunn revealed the truth there. Yeah.
That they are working on these scripts up until the very last minute, and even while they're filming,
they change them during the filming.
Yeah, and that's a recipe for
like
disaster.
Black Widow, we saw the major
Black Widow was changing constantly during.
Yeah, Black Widow was
changing
like
5 or 6 times.
Oh, more than that, way more than that. Like
because Scarlett changed a lot of stuff from the original script.
It's like
Act 2 and 3 were changed like 10 times, basically.
It's like a wrestling script.
No Way Home didn't have a third act until they started filming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think that also, James Gunn kind of revealed
that movie turned
out.
But
that's why, Max, to your point, that's why James Gunn had to come out and say our studio is going to be different because we are not going to give a movie a release date cameras until we lock down the script.
I actually think like they could be threatened by Gunn a little bit. Not
potentially
that
in the future.
Yeah, because he did reveal the process. He revealed a little bit behind the scenes, throwing some shade. And that is you see that's what's happening is why these aren't as quality as they could.
And I think it's smart of them to realize, listen, Bob Iger and Kevin Feige are very smart. They can see where things are going. They're like, okay, we've made some stumbles, but now before this big Avengers movie that we're investing a lot of time and money into, let's reevaluate things. Let's take a step back, really make sure the projects coming out now are as good as they can possibly. Let's be fair here. They cannot afford to screw up Fantastic Four and Avengers, King Dynasty, and Secret Wars. Those are the 3 most important movies they have coming up. They need to give them Daredevil. And those 4 projects are so important. They need to get their shit in order.
Another potential reason is that they may add an extra cameo or behind the scenes to bump up the box office too, to get people excited, like X-Men or Fantastic Four.
Oh, for the Marvels, the only one
that's another. There's lots of reasons why you do this, but I think they're all good reasons. Oh, go ahead, Anthony. But
the only reason I could see moving, the only cameo I could think that the Marvels could show up is Black Bolt. That's the only.
Well, I don't even think. I think more so what we're going to be seeing with some projects moving around is we're going to see reshoots to help beef up the movie script wise.
But I don't think my theory here is that irrational. I think that
I think to your point, the summer movie season this year is already crowded enough. It's way too crowded this year.
June is stacked as hell, man. June.
But imagine people saying you're slipping, and then you have stockholders, investors, and then you get a second movie that's not fresh, and then all of a sudden DC has a really fresh movie with good box office, good reception, and then you release your movie right after, and it's not as good as that, that would be, people would start. You cannot let.
But then also,
you cannot. If you have, listen, this isn't the doom and gloom of Marvel. One bad movie, it's not even a bad movie. One underperforming in reception and quality, that's not a big deal. You have two, it's a pattern. 2 in a row.
2 of the last 3?
Yeah. 2 of the last 3. That's going to be a disastrous year.
It happened already.
Along
Thor:
with
Love and Thunder, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and this.
Wakanda Forever. I
Wakanda has
rewatched it. It's
good
great.
Rotten Tomatoes.
But 2 out of 3, like I said, 2 out of 3. Thor: Love and Thunder is the third one.
Yeah.
Of that
Well,
2 out
that
of
means
3.
a 65 tomato,
You-
which
you
is not that bad.
You can't have, so there's lots of factors. I think they're all good reasons. That's what I wanted to finish up for this segment. Overall, regardless of who's right or who's wrong on the speculation of why they're moving the Marvels, there's well, let me finish it. Aaron.
Whatever your name is.
You almost said
Whatever your
anything.
name is.
Let me finish, Aaron. But whatever the reasons, I think we all can agree. We all think it's a good idea.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm going to
There's no bad.
Based on the way
results of
Marvel's
this,
been
yeah.
going
This
right
is the
now.
most important
Yeah,
phase
is-
of this
yes.
current saga. Phase
And
5 is the most
Marvel's
important.
together is very important to get those 3 characters right,
Yeah.
too. It's a very significant
Phase 5 is the most important phase of this saga.
Personally, I'm looking forward to phase.
I think
I say
phase 6. I think phase 6
No,
might be more
but you need the
important,
middle to set up people's excitement for the final saga. You need like
I think movies like Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, those 2 are more important. Like they need to make sure Deadpool 3 and Fantastic Four are good. Those
Well,
2 especially, they
to-
cannot afford to mess up.
they need to make the villain the big bad like Kang. People want to see him.
I think Kang will show up as a cameo.
Like they did when
Deadpool
like
3,
they, yeah, like they did with Thanos.
I saw people
If you don't have an intriguing villain, a big bad villain, people are not going to be excited.
Well, it's like, I mean, the Flash.
Wakanda
success-
Forever is amazing. I rewatched it. I was wrong. I mean, it is still subjective, but I want to talk about that shortly. How you doing, Senior Nerd?
7 out of 10 is a good score. How do you hate a movie and give it
I
7 out of 10?
can't go into it without spoilers.
Yeah.
I was supposed to see Quantum
All right. Besides the mid-credit scene, I think it was really getting better and better and better until certain decisions at the very end of the film.
Oh, I can explain why.
No. You know what I mean, Kate?
I'll explain it.
I know. I can't. I'm not explaining, but
So you just didn't like the ending.
spoilers. It'll be spoilers.
I think it was really good, and then like the ending fell flat, and then the mid-credit scene just made it worse.
The mid-credit scene is very important, though.
So I know
Applied to Braille, 4 out of 10.
Huh.
Yeah, Brian hated
Actually-
it.
I see a lot of this. I see a lot of the like mix through Twitter the past 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, it has like 85 audience score or 84, something like that.
Well, that's
Audience
great.
Like it.
I think
That's
it
great.
got like a.
Well,
it got like a
you can't discount that some people don't, even if they don't enjoy it, aren't going to go put a
I
positive.
saw some
review and
people was
listen to
like,
review
"Oh,
bloggers.
they didn't understand the post-credit scene, it doesn't set up."
No, I
anything."
understand it. I understand it.
I was like, "Bro, Thanos sat in the throne for 6 years doing jack shit, compared to Kang, who's doing everything."
Okay.
Like, come on. Like,
Well, do you guys want me to get to this?
Yes.
Yeah, what the hell is this about?
Finally, welcome to the club, Max. Welcome to the Wakanda Forever club. I've been saying this movie is great.
This theory makes no sense.
No,
Like,
I
have
think
no
you're talking
clue.
about
Whoa! You don't even. You're just assuming it makes no sense.
Just based off this thumbnail, I have so many questions, such
Okay.
as,
Me too,
are
me
you
too.
high?
No,
Junior Mutant?
I'm not high. Based on. Okay. Let me. Oh, I had another article.
Max, explain to me why he's a mutant.
Let me bring this up because I had something I wanted to show.
I am. Will you do a spoiler
Okay,
review tomorrow on Ant-Man 3 tomorrow night?
I don't know.
To the max.
Aaron, do you want me to do one with you? Because you were planning one. Maybe we
I
can
have
multi-stream
one
it.
at 5 tomorrow on my channel.
You want a multi-stream, or you just want on your channel?
You want me to multi-stream it?
And
I mean,
I'll
it's gonna be a spoiler review in the future of the MCU for this year.
Yeah. Do you want me to join you and we'll do multi-stream it? Or?
Sure.
All right.
5 p.m. Eastern time because I have something to do at 7.
Oh, 5. I'm going to see because I'll see the movie at 5:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not doing it later because there's a pay-per-view for wrestling tomorrow night. You know that, Cedar Nerd. You know that. I know you.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not seeing it. So
yeah, it costs
All right.
$9 billion.
It comes down to the herb that the Black Panther drinks, and then the herb that Namor's mother drank.
What?
Yes. So when the Talican people went underwater, when they drank the herb, okay,
okay.
they sort of became superhuman, like Black Panther, but not mutant, like Namor.
Yeah, because Namor had the wings.
Yes.
So the wings
so
are what make him a
Namor is the mutant, but all the Talicans.
I'm pretty sure the mutant gene is alien.
They all got enhanced, though, right?
If you drink it,
yeah, basically, they're enhanced. Yes.
So,
but only
right,
underwater.
Keep that in mind. Now, let me finish my theory. Okay, now keep that in mind. So, the Black Panthers, when they decide that they are going to get in touch with their ancestors and drink the herb, they all become they drink the herb, and they also become superhuman, but not necessarily mutant.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong right now.
You didn't even let me.
No,
finish.
I know what you're about to say.
No.
Just let him finish first. Let him finish
okay.
first. Let him finish first.
Okay.
Then you can talk on him.
Hey, Brian.
Hello, Max. How are you?
I want to watch Picard tonight. I'm so sorry.
I'm dead serious. As soon as this show's over,
I'm scared, Brian. I passed.
Dude, it was bad. It was bad.
I was getting up and I don't even remember falling asleep. And the next
There's
thing
something
I remember
wrong
is
with
RJ
Max. There's something wrong with him.
I hope you
fell asleep again.
No, like he woke up.
I
and then he,
took the covers off. I remember turning my alarms off when I was getting up. I remember putting in the last thing I remember is putting in the chat, "I'm coming,"
and then he literally passed out. Again.
And then the next thing I remember is RJ calling me.
I had to call him again an hour later. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I got the ball rolling, but
that's so
I had somewhere to be.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the difference now that happened with both Namor and can also be T'Challa Jr.? When they on Inception, their parents were under the influence of the herb. Now, do we know for a fact that a previous Black Panther did not procreate well under influence of the herb? No, we don't.
Yes,
but how close to when they took the herb? And also, T'Challa had more induction of the herb as potentially than other Black Panthers when they brought him back to life again.
So basically what you're saying is that T'Challa Jr. is the parallel to Namor because they're both going to be mutants.
Potentially, this could be the most powerful Black Panther ever. And yes, there are certain versions of the comic where T'Challa's son is a mutant, but that's because he's a Storm. This is a different way to get to that.
I don't know how to get into mutants, but I'm pretty sure you have to be born a mutant, right?
Yeah, you have to be born a mutant.
You have to have the gene in you.
So my theory
I don't think
is
genes are always passed down.
My theory
I don't believe they're always passed down. Though.
Well, if you're under influence of the herb, when you get it with your mate, and it's very close to when you are under the influence, and then also added to the amount of herb that T'Challa drank, potentially over other Black Panthers, because they basically brought him back to life in the blood first. I went back and watched the scene for the first Black Panther.
Well,
when he fell off the waterfall, he was near death.
Correct me if I'm wrong here.
What? Oh, okay. Caden wants to say I'm wrong right away.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm wrong.
No.
Somebody else, but I'm pretty sure the mutant gene is alien.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Well,
So the herb is alien.
Well,
It could
no,
be
X
alien. It
gene.
could
Well,
be.
It's
well,
an
okay,
X gene.
It could
well,
be.
okay, but I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, Max. Right now, because when Namor's mom took the the
Expose
plant,
him.
Yeah.
she was already pregnant, and it exposed him to it. So he was but the thing is that didn't make him a mutant, though. He even said that he was the first baby to be like egg to be have that extraction, but
Wait a
even though
minute, wait a minute.
he was the
Yeah.
first one to have that.
Wait a minute.
So,
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Didn't Killmonger kill all the burn all the herbs?
Yes.
So
And
then,
Wakanda Forever, they brought
No,
it
but
back.
Sherry was able to make
but
like
no,
a synthetic one. Like
but
she
Nakia
made-
was
they brought no. Remember, they had like the last.
Nakia got with T'Challa after he had an abnormal amount of the herb.
Yeah.
And they brought him back to life.
Oh well, okay. Because
And
they
Civil
okay,
War- Civil War,
wait,
he
hold
probably-
on. I'm not done. I'm not talking. So then, okay. So we know that his father was a Black Panther. He took the herb.
Yes. Yeah, but we also don't know, like for some. Listen, the original. Here's the other thing that's coming into this theory. Okay.
There's also Max, you could
when
be
the
right.
other when T'Challa's father.
T'Chaka.
Thank you, Senior Nerd. I know you're trying to help, but I control the show. Thank you, though. Thank you, sir. So when other Black Panthers took the herb, they take it on later on in life, and as far as I know, maybe T'Challa was already born by the time his father became the Black Panther and took the herb. So when you're under the influence before inception point.
Because
when
I
you're
know
under
in
the
Civil
influence
War,
of
T'Challa
Hold
was
on,
made
hold
a
on.
Black Panther, right? In Civil War,
well,
he was made
T'Chaka was. The thing is, people forget that you are trained to be the Black Panther when you turn 9 years old, and you have the possibility to challenge them when you are 12 or 13, and when your parent passes away at that age, when you become of age to become king or queen, and so T'Chaka, as far as you know, based off of that flashback scene in the opening of Black Panther, is that T'Chaka has been Black Panther for quite a while, maybe even since he was a teenager.
Yes.
And that
But
and then
Civil War
he-
is too
and-
old to be Black Panther.
Yeah,
Well,
and then-
that's why I said
That's what T'Challa. We
that's
did
why I
definitely see
said
an origin for T'Challa. though.
procreation close to when you take the herb. You know,
But so that means
that's my
he's
other
been-
part of theory.
So he's been taking the herb since he's been 9 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
And
So-
the amount that T'Challa do other Black Panthers take as much herb as, because as far as I know, it's just one time to become the Black Panther, not again.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, so you take it as many times as someone challenges you.
So okay.
So if T'Chaka has been challenged 10 times, he's gonna, and plus becoming Black Panther, that means it's a chance of between 10 and 12 times he's taken it. While T'Challa is that we've only seen him be challenged 2 times, and he's taken it 4 times. So
Well, the
if
only thing I'm saying is that I'm not 100% on this theory. I'm just saying that if Namor could be a mutant, it's also possible that T'Challa Jr. could be, because they've had similar circumstances.
Similar, but the thing
where
is
their
that
parents were both heavily
But
under
the thing
influence
is
of the
that
herb.
you have to understand is that it was, although it was the person who was giving birth to, Namor was the one that
Yeah,
took blue
but
juice.
even though T'Challa didn't birth T'Challa Jr., it was the woman, Caden.
Nakia.
They still, when you have a child,
I know,
they
I
still
know.
pull from both genes, though.
I know, but I'm just saying
It's just
that,
like a mutant could be born. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to come from the mother either. It could be the father that passes down the mutant.
I actually don't.
well,
I don't think.
usually-
I think the mutant gene doesn't always get passed down though.
No. That usually is rarely. I mean,
I'm saying
there
there's
was-
similar circumstances
Yeah.
that could potentially make him also a mutant, and that would be amazing, I think.
I personally
I don't know if they're gonna.
think
Go ahead.
Okay,
You know what?
okay.
Actually, I just looked up how Namor is immune because of the plant, and because he
Yeah.
there but the thing is that I wonder if it does affect the male body just how it affects the female body.
Well, just like sometimes the
for
X-Men
that-
or the mutants, both parents don't have to be mutants for it to pass
No.
down.
No.
So it could
Like
come
the
from the male
Summers.
too, even though Nakia is
Summers
the one that
actually, that's one
birthed
that example.
T'Challa
Both
Jr.
parents are not.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
assuming-
Muggle-borns, guys. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muggle-borns. Yeah.
So this is
basically.
I went down a rabbit hole on this research. So let's look at this.
Mudblood.
It's not juice. It's a heart-shaped herb plant native to Wakanda and Talakan. It's the same thing. Is traditionally consumed by the new heir to their mantle of the Black Panther in order to obtain enhanced physical abilities. In the Hall of Kings, there is special ceremony. This happened to T'Challa twice.
Oh,
Crushed
yeah.
in concoction using a mortar and pestle,
Yeah.
then poured into the mouth. They are then buried in a sand pit to enable them to enter the ancestral plane. Here, they commune with their dead ancestors temporarily. The herb's powers are tied to the vibranium. Thousands of years ago, a large vibranium meteorite crashed in Wakanda, and also it's when crashed where the Talakans could get it.
Yeah.
We create a large amounts of radiation. The radiation affected the lifespan around it, including the herb. The Wakanda tribes began fighting over the vibranium. The Panther god Bast instructed a warrior to ingest the herb, transformed him into the first Black Panther, united the tribes under one rule, with the exception of the Jabari tribe. The herb grants enhanced strength, speed, stamina, durability, reflexes, agility, and instincts to those who consume it. In the comics, it is said that anyone not worthy or noble blood would not survive the process. So that's kind of interesting that not everyone could do it, but all the Talakans did.
But that's
and
talking
then-
about in the comics.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily in the way that the cinematic universe uses it.
Eric
Well,
Killmonger took the herb
Because
and
he
his
did-
body
because he didn't do
reacted
anything
badly
in
and
the
poisoned
movie.
him.
Yeah.
After
What?
recovering, he created a synthetic version that would grant anyone the abilities of Black Panther. That's what
That's in
basically
the comics.
Shuri did. A synthetic
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, synthetic version. Yeah.
So I wanted to get to the part where it says that as the generations go further with T'Challa's lineage,
Wow.
it starts to go into their family genes and makes them more susceptible to the herb. So they gradually are getting there too with more of the herb is my speculation.
It didn't work
Okay,
for
I
Killmonger
can
in the
understand that
comics
where
'cause
it's
he's-
like okay, so because say like you're saying that they said in the comics where there's like blood, it has like it can attract to your blood because your blood your blood gene has attracted to this before. So it's possible that the reason why it's easier for one person that has a parent who was a Black Panther can ingest, or at least, or a grandparent.
So they're gradually with this this herb is gradually
Killmonger
taking T'Challa's lineage and making them more
Yeah.
susceptible to the
Killmonger in
mutant
the
gene.
comics
The
is
mutant
not
gene,
related.
you know?
It's not related to the Black Panther
No.
family.
No.
That's why it
But-
didn't work.
Well,
That's
yeah.
why.
Well, and also with the way that I think they kind of are using the comics for this now. Now really thinking about it, because like an ancestor, or your grandparents or your parents, whichever one was the Black Panther, had to ingest it.
And keep in mind the other reason that this
How
would be
about-
good.
how about
This would
just-
be. Listen to this though. In the comics, there's a version of T'Challa's son that is a mutant, but that's because he gets with Storm. Now that's not possible because the T'Challa's gone already. So this
Well, they
is
could
another way.
recast him.
This is another way to get him to be part mutant without Storm, because you can't go back. That's a way to keep
Well,
what's in the
you
comic.
never-
This is another way.
We're never
Well,
going to
what
get
if-
Storm T'Challa together. That's for
Well,
sure.
Well,
What if-
you can still
what
get
if-
Storm T'Challa together with this T'Challa.
No, you dummy.
Yes, you can. If
Flashbacks.
No, that
if-
is that
no.
would be. I'm not gonna say the word because it's gonna be disgusting.
no, you can
No, it's
still do
not.
it. No,
No,
you can
no,
make
no,
Storm
Let's hear
a
him out. Let's hear
teenager.
Kaden out.
No, you can have Storm be like a teenager.
No.
No.
Well, I got a theory. I got
Because
I have a theory that they might age up to Charles Jr. for either King Dynasty or Secret Wars. And they might get they age the kid to like maybe an actor in his 30s.
What they should do is
I think
recast T'Challa, bring him from another
They
universe.
did recast
and that's it.
T'Challa.
No, they didn't.
Well, here's the
real
other.
T'Challa. Recast him.
Here's
or,
the.
or
You know what they
you
should
could
do?
after Secret Wars, once you
They should-
do a
they should
soft
have
reboot
Michael-
to the MCU.
They should have Michael B.
No, they're
Jordan.
not going to reboot it.
They should have Michael B. Jordan.
Soft
be,
reboot.
They should have Michael Jordan be Black Panther from another
Well, here's
universe.
the question.
As a good guy. As a good guy.
Here's the question I want to ask the recast T'Challa crew, and I want to be careful because I don't want to upset them because they get pretty intense. Would you rather? Because they kind of it already happened. Recast T'Challa. They just they kept him as a son. He is also a T'Challa. And would you rather have a T'Challa in the future, potentially with the Young Avengers, that is part of T'Challa's lineage, or just another actor playing the same character? Because I think this is actually potentially a better way to recast them. This is a more beautiful way, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So
this is their way to
recast T'Challa.
of recasting T'Challa without really
because here's the two ways you could actually do it is you could carry on his lineage in knowing that this new version of T'Challa actually, I mean, it's not really his son, but carries on his legacy and is part of him as his father.
It is his son.
Yeah. No, I mean, but the actors, you know what I mean? Carry on the act.
It's
Or
not
you
real
could just
son.
have a different completely actor and don't have that added emotional connection.
No, I'd rather have this where it's actually more.
No,
it's
I'd
more.
rather-
It's not a forced right away type of chemistry. It's where it's like a gradual
And he
chemistry.
may potentially, if I'm right about my theory about him being a mutant, because he is a mutant in some of the comics, because he's also Storm's son, he could be the most powerful Black Panther ever, and part of T'Challa's lineage.
I mean,
instead of just a different actor playing him.
I mean, when they do Storm, are they going to go Storm here, or are they going to go Storm X-Men? Right away.
I don't think Storm's going to factor into T'Challa anymore, basically, because he's gone.
No, like I said, I
But
believe
also,
like
but the thing is with this Storm and T'Challa's relationship in the comics was a very, not great relationship. It was more like an arranged, to basically put peace to two societies, and everything. So it wasn't like the greatest relationship that everyone was saying that
Personally,
is.
I agree. I mean, personally, I will get a actor. I mean, after, because I don't think T'Challa Jr. is showing up in King Dynasty or Secret
I
Wars.
agree. I agree.
I think after they get a new actor that's maybe 25 or 30, at least, and to play that T'Challa Jr. and stuff like that. Because I think after Secret Wars, they're gonna soft reboot the universe a little bit.
I wouldn't be
so they bring
surprised
back
if
everybody.
in Kang Dynasty we see a future MCU in the timeline where the Young Avengers that we see today are the new the actual Avengers in the timeline that we see, and they'll kind of allude to the fact that there is a group of people that will be coming, and then they're boom.
Caden, now that I went through my theory, it's not as crazy as you were thinking.
No.
It's not crazy. But I also want to ask the panel, based on if you consider T'Challa Jr. as a recast, would you prefer that they actually carry on his lineage, maybe a more powerful Black Panther, and there will be a T'Challa Black Panther in the future, maybe by even having Aunt Shuri helping T'Challa become the Black Panther would be an amazing storyline. And potentially more
She's only going
enhanced.
to be Black Panther for 2 movies.
I know.
That's probably King Dynasty and Secret Wars.
And then the Young Avengers having a new young T'Challa with potentially more powerful with mutant powers, or just a recast. I think this is the better option, honestly, in my opinion.
I do. But do you think they might recast the kid
potentially? I think this kid will be in one more movie, as like a
Depends.
cool.
Depends.
Well, I got
And
theory.
then-
I have a
Bonus
theory.
back
Okay,
to
can I say a theory? What might happen? Maybe something happened with King and the King Dynasty where I don't. He's in Wakanda. Wait, hold on.
Well,
He's in
Senior Nerd, I
Wakanda.
wanted to ask the rest of the panel that same question though. Brian, would you we'll get to you, Senior. Would you prefer? Lots of people want recast T'Challa. I consider this almost a recast. It's a different way to do it.
If we're gonna talk about like lineage characters and all this kind of stuff, funny you should bring it up. I just watched a new show that came out that kind of deals with the similar subject, and I'm all right with it, honestly. I think it's better than recasting.
Yeah.
If
me
we
too.
get a legacy character that's
Yes.
from the lineage of that character, yeah, dude, give it to me, man. I don't
So
care.
okay. All right, Senior
Let's
Nerd. So
go.
what? I apologize. We'll get to your comment first. But what do you agree? You like the younger recast? It's a weird way to do it, but it makes sense if you really think about it.
I was all for recasting T'Challa. I thought they should continue on honoring Chapman Boseman.
But this does honor him. Yeah.
But it does honor. This is and the audience when I saw the movie, the audience were into T'Challa Jr. Like they were very it was like a very touching moment in the audience. I really liked it. But as I say about the whole thing, like I don't think they could wait for this kid in like I don't know, like.
Well, yeah, it
10
might be
years.
a different actor. We'll see.
It's gonna be like the Ant-Man situation with a different actress.
It depends. It depends on how much the kid grows.
Yeah,
how much his
Ant-Man.
acting ability is. There's lots of things it depends on. Anthony,
But,
did
like-
you have a different take on that? If they should have.
I think I want listen. I'm on for the recast T'Challa part. I think just I don't think it's not gonna happen. I wish he would get recast, but it's not gonna happen. But I think
this is a
in my
recast.
opinion, they got. I mean, a little bit. I think they're gonna get a new actor
Not really.
after Secret War who played T'Challa Jr. and new actor to carry out the new Black Panther legacy and stuff like that. So I agree. Probably gonna get a new actor. I think the kid, like Caden said, the kid is gonna stick for one more movie, and then Shuri will be Black Panther for 2 more movies: King Dynasty and Secret Wars. After Secret Wars, you get the new actor for playing T'Challa Jr. and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Aaron and then Caden. Caden? What you want to go first? What do you think?
Yeah, I think with T'Challa Jr. they kind of spiritually recasted.
Spiritually, yeah, I like that. Spiritually recast.
They did that, and with and I think with that they also were like, okay, with Kang Dynasty we were dealing with multiple Kangs. We're dealing with multiple timelines, multiple multiverses. That we can also have a new group of Avengers in a new timeline with the kids that we're setting up now. Like we have Wiccan, Kate Bishop, Yelena, and all of them in a group together, and fighting a Kang, and then be like, okay, that's the new Avengers in 2040, or whatever. And then you are like, okay, then we kind of have a glimpse of who the new actor will be playing the T'Challa Jr. And then that'll be the new actor moving forward.
Okay. Aaron?
So, well, they would have recasted T'Challa a long time ago. But they're doing this through honor of Chadwick and the T'Challa character to eventually perhaps him eventually taking the role of Black Panther after Shuri is done, right? And yeah, Caden's all right. They're gonna have different team ups fighting different timelines, different multiverses, different versions of Kang. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so be careful, okay? Go watch the movie and see, and you'll understand. So yeah, and there's gonna be Avengers from the future if they're still alive. I don't know. Now they're obviously kids of the whatever. They could probably have the X-Men fighting Kang or wherever. So yeah, this is they're probably gonna either make this kid eventually T'Challa, eventually the Black Panther, or it's gonna be like Anthony said, maybe another Black Panther. Maybe it's just another Black Panther from another universe that merges the
That's
Secret
possible
Wars.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, merges because if Secret Wars is how Secret Wars is, but the universe is merging, it's possible this Black Panther, whoever the actor is, will eventually live maybe in Wakanda in the main universe.
If it was me, I would show a different version of Black Panther in Secret Wars, but then still have T'Challa Jr. be the eventual Black Panther in this universe.
Right.
That's what I would do. To like give people an Easter egg that other Black Panthers are out there as a nice homage, and then still have this one.
Do you think could they done after Secret, like in Secret Wars, after Secret Wars, they do a time jump, like 10 years into the future? And we get
a little bit.
I don't think we're gonna get another
No,
time.
because Feige said we're getting the X-Men after Secret Wars.
I think.
Well, okay, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. What happened right around this time?
I'll be right back. My dogs have lost their minds.
Oh my God,
Okay,
give them
for me,
food, Jesus.
All right. I was thinking, like, what if around the current MCU timeline, the mutant genes is developing, and and like the X-Men that we know, Cyclops, Jean, all of them, they're not even born yet, or they're still infants, toddlers.
Well,
and then hold on, and then go on in Secret Wars, and then after Secret Wars, you get a time jump, and then now they're young teens or young adults, and then you go from there. That's how you can say, like, well, the mutants has been now the X genes has been around.
Well, like the thing is, you see She-Hulk, they already have pretty much confirmed that Wolverine is in that timeline.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, that She-Hulk was wacky. We don't know that was an actual.
Or it could just be an Easter egg, or they could change
It's
it.
an Easter egg. It's an Easter egg.
It was like after the season finale, you're like, okay, what was this? This is a whole big gag. This the whole entire show. So that was probably nothing. Like they even mentioned the Celestial, the coming out of the Earth, in Eternals. You know.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry.
I think one movie might have did.
I don't know. Do you hear my somewhere like around this time maybe the X gene is starting, and the X-Men we know they're just infants, and then maybe in King Dynasty or Secret Wars after they do like a time jump 5 years into the future, and the X-Men now they're young adults, and that's how you move on in the Marvel universe.
Maybe.
Along with the grown up T'Challa Jr. with a new actor.
Yeah. Well, I do think we're gonna pivot to more news stories. We did a lot of speculation because my brain is fried. My brain is fried with speculating.
I don't know about James. I wish I'm James Gunn.
I wish you were too.
So you can curse me out?
No, I like James Gunn.
Yeah.
Hey Cal, how's it going? You've been busy on the weekends lately with working.
Yeah, I've been working, and all that stuff under forever.
Yeah.
I have a theory about the X-Men thing, real quick.
All right, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
To that. Okay.
I know. Okay, we seen Xavier in Multiverse of Madness, whatever. What if? This is what if Xavier, one the most powerful telepathic person on the planet, just disguised the existence of mutants to everybody until somebody told him he can't do that anymore. And then they were like, okay, yeah, they've always been here. Xavier just constantly blocked everybody's mind that the X-Men work.
It's not a bad idea.
That's possible.
Yeah.
That is definitely possible. But I would think that Xavier wouldn't do that to.
Xavier's done some fucked up shit.
Yes, he would.
Yes,
Well,
like when he
hold on.
did the Jean Grey. Yeah, you're right.
Well, that was like in the movies. But what was the current? Right now, it's they all live in the island, the mutants.
Krakoa.
Yeah.
So they might. I mean, they could be like, oh, they've been around. They just like way like their own.
They're chilling.
the whole continent off and nobody discovered, which is I don't. It's and then you got like. It's
Man.
complicated, and then you talk about the Xavier. That's like a Xavier from a different universe, and then Patrick Stewart said he looks like he's coming back in Deadpool 3 along with Hugh
I think that's
Jackman.
we're gonna get our answer, Cedar Nerd. It's Deadpool 3.
Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of like how they gonna
At least like a gag hint to what
Yeah.
the mutants are in the MCU. Like
how was that? I was like definitive.
No.
Like okay, how
You're
will
gonna
the
hint
how
some-
no,
how
no.
how-
Because the way that it seems like is that they're not going to officially implement mutants to the actual MCU until after Secret Wars. So I think they're like how She-Hulk gag hinted to Wolverine, and like how Miss Marvel hinted at mutants, and how also Namor in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that Miss Marvel was a
You're gonna
mutant.
Just
Yeah,
like
they
how
made
you
her-
had two, just how you had two like real life hints to mutants, and then you had one gag hint to them. You're gonna have another gag hint in Deadpool 3 when Deadpool comes into the real MCU, and then in Secret Wars there'll probably be like the next movie after Secret Wars, the first movie in that series, the next saga, will be about mutants.
Okay.
Introducing.
Well, we got to move on and get into Star Trek mode because I got to watch Picard. I should have watched Picard instead of Ant-Man 3.
I watched both on the same day.
I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
What did you? I haven't heard anything about you, Max. What's up with that man 3?
I can't give spoilers.
I'm
but
gonna get up and leave here in a
He
second.
gave it 7 out of 10,
I'll be
but it's like
back.
he hated.
Yeah, 7 out of 10, but he hated it.
Talk
I
about
don't
it.
get that.
I mean, it's decent, right?
Decent.
No, I
yeah,
think
bet.
it's fun movie. It's a fun movie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Brian. I don't mean to. I didn't know if you saw it yet or not. You're signing it
But Brian,
tomorrow.
you know,
I ain't seen it.
No, I don't get to see it till the fucking week, dude. I don't know.
Don't
I don't
worry,
know
no
if I'm gonna be able to
spoilers
be
here.
around you fuckers because you're gonna spoil it for me.
No.
No,
I'll be back. I have to refill my water, so I'll be back.
we're not
Okay.
spoiling anything. Don't worry.
All right.
Nothing's.
All right. So this.
I was just wondering what you thought.
Yeah. I gave it a 7 out of 10, but I have a lot of issues with it without getting
Okay.
spoilers because
Yeah, there's some issues I have to, but
It's so weird.
quality
I got see this movie.
issues. Quality issues.
quality issues. They could
I
take
think
One thing.
Quality
Is
embarrassing.
Kane? Is he okay? Is he all right?
Kang is great for the most part.
That's all I need to know.
There's highs and then there's low lows. That's all I'm saying.
him. I would say him and Michelle Pfeiffer's character are the best.
Yeah. All right. So this is for Anthony. This topic is
Yeah.
Zachary Levi lost his mind. He is so out of touch with everything. He makes it hard for you to root for him. He's so he's so cringe.
He's
What happened?
Particular franchise, it's been very difficult for me to wrap my head around like what would be the next.
Okay.
With our particular franchise,
That people asked him what he wants to go against next as Shazam.
it's been very difficult for me to wrap my head around like what would be the next kind of move. Partly because all the kids are growing like weeds, so I don't even know how that applies to the dynamic of what the movie's going to be. I think it'd be sex.
What? Helen Mirren.
Wow. Helen
Max,
Mirren.
don't you like that?
Sassy grandma. She's a sassy grandma.
Wow.
Sassy
Well,
grandma.
she's cooler than Zachary Levi. Helen Mirren's cooler than Zachary Levi.
Cheers.
Always been.
And see.
So she says,
three.
she
Billy
says
Batson
like
loses his
the,
virginity.
she says the most interesting thing, and he says the lamest thing.
I think it'd be really fun. I've never seen a superhero zombie movie. Like
Jack is like,
oh, that was awesome. That was amazing.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
This guy's a dummy.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
No.
Come on, you have
look
all
at
these
Jack's
great characters.
reaction.
What's the young actor's name? That was amazing.
Jack.
His reaction. Jack.
Oh, that's good. That was
like,
good.
oh,
That was
Zach.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
was funny.
Zach. That was great. I didn't watch this ahead of time.
I think it'd be really fun. I've never seen a superhero zombie movie. Like I would love to.
He's
kill
like, bro,
zombies.
what
I
the
think
fuck
it
are
would
you
be really
talking
fun
about?
to do Shazam.
No, it's not. It's not fun, bro. You want to flop at the box office?
We're having to fight off like hordes of like the undead. I think it makes.
You want to be Justice League Dark?
You're not Justice League
Around
Dark,
anymore?
buddy.
Just Billy finding himself in Italy.
So he's describing. Yeah, oh my.
You want to fight Solomon Grundy?
Yeah, you can fight Grundy. Shit.
I mean, he's pretty much describing
that's what
Blackest Night. He pretty much described Blackest Night.
What does anyone think? I think I think Zach was cringe.
If you want to flop at the box office, go ahead.
I mean, that was like that's Marvel Zombies. That was Marvel Zombies he was describing.
Well,
Yeah.
Somebody didn't
mean,
watch
you know-
What If, so apparently,
Right?
Yeah. So
You saw superheroes.
Yeah, you saw it.
fucking
Or
dumbass.
Doctor
Yeah, that was
Strange.
one of the best episodes of What If.
Or Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
No, I like the T'Challa, the Star Lord one.
Well, I'm
Pretty
saying,
good.
also
One
saying
of the
like
best.
in Doctor
you could
Strange,
fight
Multiverse
Solomon
of Madness, you had the Zombie Strange.
Yeah, I saw it, buddy.
Zombie
Like,
Strange, yeah.
That was so
you
good.
you could tell he never watched movies.
He wasn't really Zombie Strange
Never.
because he was actually being controlled by Strange. He wasn't like.
Yeah,
No,
but
he was
like
dead.
he was dead.
Well, yeah, but it had all those monsters inside of it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was dead. Too.
What? Yeah.
I
You
thought
know,
it was
Zach-
great.
Maybe
but
Shazam will-
I
Shazam-
understand the Marvel What If.
This is
zombies.
before. This is before Justice League Dark was canceled.
All right. Well, let's watch
discovered
this
Justice
next.
League Dark.
Let's watch this next interview. Is from Creed. She switch it up here.
I can't believe
I love
I can't believe
Creed.
Kang is
Hey,
trying to
Creed,
kill
Creed
Valkyrie.
is next week. Holy
I
shit.
know.
Well,
We
then
got
next
Jonathan
week.
Majors
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Hold on.
On
I think he's
March
very
3rd.
talented.
I
don't know
think
what people-
I honestly think the character that he plays in this movie is a variant of Kang.
Yes,
Oh my god.
Sure.
he is a
Well,
villain
Kang
in
is in-
this.
Kang is in
When
Creed.
name Damien.
And
Yeah.
this is a part of the multiverse saga. And
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
end credits of this movie
Right. Mm-hmm.
will
I think you're
reveal it.
taking too much into this.
Warner Brothers. Warner
What?
Brothers. Warner Brothers and Disney is
No.
working,
There's no-
secretly working
Sylvester
together.
Stallone is in Guardians.
Lotus Rabbits,
Oh,
bro.
that's
Oh
true.
my god.
It's an alternate reality.
You know what
guys.
this means. You know what this means. We're gonna get Marvel
Oh.
versus DC soon because
Everyone's
Warner Brothers
wacky
and
tonight.
Disney are working together.
Just
secretly.
a little fuck.
You started with a. I got a 10 out of 10. My hate.
Are you all right, Brian?
Who started what? Like, god dang. All I wanted to do was watch freaking Star Trek with Max.
Oh, we are.
Struck
I'm
out
sorry, man.
yesterday. You know.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh,
We
it's
are,
not
we
your
are.
fault. I watched it. At
No, it
midnight
is
when
my
dropped.
fault. It is
So
my
I've already,
fault.
I've already seen it, but I want you to watch it.
Oh, I really want to watch it. I'm hearing amazing things.
That's right.
We'll do like 30 minutes of movie talk, and then we'll do mailbag, and then we'll watch it.
Damn right.
So, all right. So this isn't long. Let's listen to
This
this.
is
I am really looking forward to this movie as well.
I think the
Listen.
thing that's always been, in my estimation, really aspirational about Adonis and Bianca's as a couple, Adonis and Bianca, Biancas. Bianca. Yes, ship it. Adanka.
Bianca's a child. I would Bianca's than Adanka.
Okay, anyways, what's cool about these two, I think, is they feel to me like a real couple in the sense that they
Yeah.
have their issues. They have things that they need to talk
Hey, that's
about.
Canelo.
And I think as much as you hope to know your partner and you get to know them over many years of being together, there are always things about another person that remain a mystery to you. And I think what you get to see in them in this installment is them have to navigate that. It's so nice to just have a successful relationship captured on screen.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's a strong. I mean, I do have mixed feelings because I know a lot of people are going to be upset with Rocky not being in it, but this really looks good though. It really looks good.
Oh, snap.
I don't know.
Now wait a minute.
What's
I
that?
can't remember. Did Rocky die? I don't even know.
No, he didn't die.
Well, I mean, he had cancer. He was
So it's
battling
possible.
cancer.
Oh yeah.
He didn't die.
He might come back in the future, but it's uncertain.
Yeah,
And
he is so angry.
Stallone's not happy with the franchise right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he
I
doesn't have a
remember
lot of-
Creed 2 vaguely. Sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of say in the way it goes now.
Let's see how Michael B. Jordan is as director.
All right, let's see.
It was quite easy to disrupt because it was so it's so harmonious.
Yeah.
You know, when Dame walks in, I saw them, the actors and the characters. The space between was invisible. There was no action cut, go. The way they moved, the way Tessa was supporting Michael, and the way Bianca was supporting Adonis, I could see that. You know, and being the new guy on the set and in the family, you know, it was so easy to see. Okay, that's real love.
It's all
I can
about
really get
family.
in there and try to, you know, do something to it. So it was their relationship and all the work they've done and their friendship and chemistry on and off screen was a huge gift
Vin Diesel
to the
take
entire
notes.
franchise, but definitely to me in my process to get in there.
I think that
Okay, that's great. I
What's
can't wait.
funny
For
is
this.
Vin Diesel needs to
They
take
both
notes from
look
Rock
jacked.
McPhee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Majors got jacked
Oh.
for a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they both of them.
Well, you got ready for King Dynasty. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
I'm wrong
Maybe
a
he'll.
lot. Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, CGH, I hope you're feeling better. I forgot you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Is this a good idea?
Get your. No, what's up, Matt?
I don't care.
Oh my.
Zach
fucking
Galifianakis?
Jesus.
It'll make money.
Hold on. Before I know
They'll
y'all
make
know,
money.
but well, it's Disney Plus. It's going straight to Disney Plus.
Oh, it's gonna be
really?
oh, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be like Pinocchio.
Well, okay. Also, it's directed by the guy who did Marcel, the Shell with Shoes On, which
That
everyone
was
should
woke.
go watch. And it's the
No,
most.
that was woke.
It was so cute and
Well-
so fun.
Okay.
And the writer of this is really good too. So I wouldn't put
Sure.
this down right away.
So if
I'll tell you right now, speaking of work, there are two girls that I work with. One's 19 and one is 22, I think. They both have Lilo and Stitch cell phone covers, if that tells you anything.
Okay.
I was a huge
Wow.
fan of
It's
the
very
character.
possible that he'll be Stitch, though.
No, he's Pleakley.
So is Stitch? No, he's going to play the same guy he voiced in the movie.
Chris Sanders has like a deal where he has to voice Stitch in this movie.
Oh, okay,
the
good.
original
So-
Stitch, the original Stitch has the guy. He has a deal like that. He signed a deal that he has to voice him.
And what is Zach Galifianakis doing?
He's playing Pleakley. The
guy who he voiced.
like the skinny alien.
Yeah, who became a crossdresser in the anime series. Remember that he was like he was wearing.
I feel like
he was
they're
wearing
gonna
like
make
women's clothes.
I feel like they're gonna make Stitch like what's his name from Star Wars? Fuck. Baby Yoda. Grogu.
No, they gotta make him look. They gotta make him look ugly. They gotta make him look scary.
Not ugly. They're gonna make him scary. Yeah.
He is ugly. He look at. He's an ugly son of a bitch.
Oh no, Brian, you hear voices in
Are
your
you
head.
Randy Orton, Brian? All of a
Are
sudden?
you all right, bro? Well, you do have your earphones in. That's
What?
Are you hear the voices on the panel? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They're coming from everywhere.
Oh no.
Star Wars next movie gets announcement update.
What do they make it? I mean, what is it?
There has been progress on Lucasfilm's movie front with rumors pointing towards a theatrical flick entering
We don't know the
pre-production
title
as soon
yet.
as April or May. But which flick will be is unclear with
It's
separate projects in the
Damon's.
works for Damon.
It's Damon's.
Probably,
Damon.
yeah.
It's Damon Lindelof. Because
They put Taika Waititi.
Yeah, Taika is still doing planning. They're still
No,
doing
he's not doing it.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he
When
is,
they
yeah.
released
He's
that article about Marvel's Echo and stuff, they said that Taika is still
Yeah.
developing his movie,
Sure he
and
is, sure
Feige
he
is
is.
as well.
Along with Amy, Paige
This-
Jenkins.
Paige Jenkins is the only one that's gone. Left.
Well, there's we know 3 movies that are happening: Kevin Feige, Taika's, and Damon's.
Yeah.
Those 3 are for sure.
But what are they about? Does it?
We
Do
don't
they
know.
even say?
We don't know.
You don't know.
about
They're not.
Kevin's,
They're not a new saga. They're probably like. They're probably
Well,
like.
Damon
still-
Lindelof's takes place 10 years after Rise of Skywalker, and will be a new saga, but will take
Yeah,
place.
Daisy will come
Well,
back. and
let's
play
be real. This is a good move. Maybe if this is accurate, to have a Star Wars movie in production by the next celebration, say this, and then announce it then.
Star Wars
Because just
Celebration,
announcing
yeah.
stuff ahead of time before it's in production, there's going to be less and less that believe you, like me.
Well, I think with Bob Iger coming in and doing stuff, I think he realizes that there was too much Star Wars Disney Plus content, that there was less of Star Wars theatrical, that there needs to be Star Wars theatrical. If they're going to announce something, that it's going to have to be like where it's for sure happening. So they're not just going to announce 10 Star Wars movies and only like 3 of them will happen. If they're going to announce 10 Star Wars movies, all 10 of those movies will happen.
Also,
Brian, I want to get to you because you love Star Wars now. I like it too, but wouldn't it be a good move just to have Star Wars Celebration? We've already started production on this project instead of announcing things ahead of time, which happens all the time. And though it'd be really strong, positive moment to say we have a movie and it's already started filming. You know?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
that's a great
Star Wars Celebration is just a way to sell tickets, anyways. I mean. Pump up them
It does
sales.
sell. That is true.
So that's a good positive rumor that I hope happens. I think that would be a strong moment to have all your Disney Plus shows and like, oh, and Star Wars returning to your theater. David Lindelof and the crew have started production on this project and give a little synopsis of what it's going to be. That would be amazing.
Brie Larson burst star in it.
As we re-release the original trilogy special edition.
Well, just do that.
No special edition. They worked out with George.
It's a remake of.
He specialized.
It's a remake of Rise of Skywalker with a different version.
So
the alternate.
I think that's great.
Well, if they announce it or whatever, I just don't want them to give say everything. Just give me like a premise, a brief synopsis. Don't say where we're going to go, what we're going to do, what our plan is. Just say what the first one's going to be. You know what I mean?
I think.
Good news, Cal. They don't know where it's going ever. That's probably the
problem.
I
know. So don't try to act like you do.
Palpatine's going to come back again.
Go ahead, Caden.
Kidding.
How about he returns?
I think this time, Iger will push on them that they have to plan this time, not just go off the whim and be like. And if one director writes a whole trilogy, to actually ask that director to present that whole trilogy and do that trilogy, and not just have another director come and rewrite the ending of a movie and completely flopside that movie, and then another director come and do.
It's like a damn choose your own adventure thing. That's like it
was like we can go with the ending that this director shot, or you can reshoot the ending and make your own ending and completely derail this whole franchise.
I saw a rumor that the guy who played Black Mantis is going to lead the next Star Wars movie.
That's supposedly because it's Wonder Man, something the third.
Well, once this movie goes into production, the Damon Lindelof one, Wonder Woman will be in production as well. So no, he's not gonna be the lead.
You mean Wonder Man? You said Wonder Woman. You mean Wonder Man?
Well, Wonder Man.
I didn't know FCU got the rights to Wonder Woman.
Well, here we go. I got this topic, and then we're gonna do rapid fire topics after this. 3 Star Wars shows, live action TV shows set for 2020.
Jesus.
So Marvel Disney Plus shows are slowing down.
That's a lot.
Star Wars is ramping up.
Okay, I love them.
Well, compared to Marvel, it's nothing because Marvel has the movies.
Yeah, that's true. They got the movies.
Yeah, they have. It's nothing because they have Bad Batch, Ahsoka, Mando season 3.
Yeah.
And Visions. That's more than 3. That's 4.
They're talking about live action, guys.
Oh, live action.
If you'd have let him read the article headline,
Skeleton Crew.
Instead of interrupting, he would have got.
Oh, Brian's on it tonight. Okay.
Brian wants to get the Picard real quick. That's why.
So live action are Mando season 3.
Streamline here, you know.
Mando season 3. We have Ahsoka, and then we have Skeleton.
Oh,
Star Wars is better as a TV show.
Okay. Well, lately, yeah.
Well, damn, he sound like shit.
Holy crap, CGH.
Damn, just get some holy water.
Yes, dying.
You need Tia Honey, my friend. You need Tia Honey.
Exercised.
Somebody needs to buy his beanie.
But Brian, you're okay with this?
Oh, absolutely. Star Wars television is the only
getting
thing
better.
keeping Star Wars alive right
Yeah.
now. So.
This
And not only that,
Andor
but it
was
brought a lot of
awesome.
naysayers back to the table. You know.
Yeah.
What's happened to Lando? What's the Lando series?
It's canceled.
No, we need it.
Oh,
What?
come on.
It's
Praising
scrapped.
the Lord, it didn't happen.
Well,
I think it should.
It should, but Charles Gambino's Lando.
Glover was good.
Caden, what do you
the
think?
only way I'd be all right with it if it was like Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, where it's like you get Billy D. Williams to sit there and narrate everything.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Just like the
Caden, what do
ladies'
you-
man. Oh yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the time I flew down?
Caden, what do you think about Star Wars ramping up more shows when Marvel's slowing down?
I think with Marvel versus Star Wars right now, like I said, Star Wars kind of like had like a downfall with the recent trilogy, where like Lucasfilm was like trying to like scramble and trying to do stuff, and then they're like, okay, and then Disney Plus happened, which with Mandalorian.
Mando's great.
And it was great, and then you had Mandalorian season 2 and then Book of Boba Fett, and then you were
Fett.
and then and then you're trying to plan all these like spin-offs for characters that like for characters and actors that we weren't really invested in yet, and so, but then with Marvel, like it was every single month there was every single other month there was something with Marvel, so it was a lot, like, and I agree like that they should have that Chapek clearly saw that there's always potential with Marvel, but
I'd have to say
he was overestimating it,
right,
and trying to put out 10 billion Marvel things while putting out 5 billion Star Wars things. So it's like, it didn't help.
Well, I like that wave that we got. What was it like, Wanda, when we got all them shows? I like that.
It was good, but it was
and then we got like Werewolf by Night and shit. I like that.
All those
I thought
shows,
it was cool.
yeah,
it was
I like
cool,
that
but
too.
it was just
because it kept me busy during like the pandemic in 2021.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
but
and that's another thing also, that it kind of like seemed like with Marvel, they were trying
wasn't
to
their
catch
intention,
up with
right?
COVID. They were like,
yeah,
oh, COVID
it
happened.
wasn't their intention, because most of those shows were supposed to come in 2020.
Oh
yeah, they're supposed to stand out.
I'm going to make an executive decision that we're going to do the mailbag now. I'm going to watch Picard with Brian, and then I'll finish the last article. Because Brian's been patiently waiting, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm such
I
a
didn't
mess of a
realize
friend,
Brian
Brian.
until now. Ooh, yeah.
Wait, you gonna end the stream and then start a new one?
No, it's just going to be the same stream. So after Picard, if people want to come back, I'm sure Brian might want to take out.
How long is the episode?
Hour.
Yeah,
an hour.
So I'll still be streaming after, but I want to watch this with Brian while he's still fresh enough.
I may be
'cause
asleep then.
He's been waiting. He's been waiting.
I see the episode already, but I hope you guys enjoy.
So let's just do mailbag, and then we'll get to Picard.
Usually,
What?
every time when
Okay, over.
On a first episode of a TV show is always an hour long.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Over under 5 questions from CGH.
Under.
Oh God.
He's
Under,
not feeling well.
hopefully.
Give him a break. Give him a break. He's not feeling well. Who popped in now?
Well, that's kind of mean.
This is me.
Oh, that's the
Mean?
other
That's
one.
what it
Okay.
is.
Max, what would you rather?
No,
Mass
but-
Vigilante. Would you rather do a 3-hour debate with Matt Jarbo and Tony on agenda politics? Oh my God.
Wait, what? Wait,
Or
what?
rather, you're forced to hear saggy. No, I told you, Mass Vigilante, to stop saying that.
Don't do that.
That's why I said. That's why I said that's mean. That's kinda mean.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Please stop calling people that word.
Yeah.
Saggy's
What
great.
the heck?
That's actually not. That's not really not nice to say.
What does it say here?
Listen,
Oh, what
Mass
the
Vigilante,
hell?
we
You're
like
still
you,
Mass
bro.
Vigilante.
We like
You're
you,
supposed to be a
bro.
good
but
guy, not a
yeah,
villain.
don't be a
Hey,
villain.
look,
You could say that- you
he
could
put
say
his
that to
his
You can say
thoughtful
that to the
quote.
Toby lover.
What?
Nothing. You don't get it. You don't get the joke.
I'm not
I know
harding
fucking
that
don't.
one. I'm not harding that one. I didn't read that ahead of time. Okay. I I still love you, Mass Vigilante, but please stop with that calling people that.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Quote of the day 70. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names, because we're all human at the end of the day. Until race and religion separate us, politics and money divide us, so we can only accomplish what's left in society is ourselves, and then the people we hate to join and create a better day for tomorrow. That's right. If we take away all that stuff, we're not that much different. That's actually, see, Mass Vigilante, you do that, and then you leave a nice quote, you know?
Kind
That's
of
true.
the stuff I like to talk about when we're on stream. You know? There's
Yeah.
always other perspectives to everything.
Right.
How can we preach?
So try to remove what separates us, really. Politics,
Yeah.
religion, yeah.
People want though.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to comment on.
It's a good thing to strive for, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And then, hey, Max. Well, the optimism. Thank you, Cal. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Hey,
just saying.
I hope you're having a great night tonight and enjoying the weekend, because I have questions. Do you think comic book channel that covers rumors, leaks should cease to exist? No. Just know
Yes.
what they are. Just know what they are. Oh, you want them canceled, Brian?
Well, that's what we do every night. Cancel us.
Because they're the ones that are partially responsible for raising expectations too high. I think people need to have
We cover rumors, leaks, and yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
yes,
think
we're
I think the
responsible for that.
audience has to have some responsibility of what they consume as well.
Are you telling me the
In
studios,
con-
the
in
studios are not the
context-
ones that
context
do
and
that
nuance.
either?
Go
No,
ahead.
we do it here on this stream
But-
every goddamn night.
We do it too, but you don't think it's.
What do you mean we? What's we? Who's we?
Do you take advantage of that?
What's this we shit?
You're on a panel that is discussing speculation, rumors, and leaks. You are on MME. We do that every night. Come on, dude.
Don't put me here. Don't put me in the same boat.
You're
Okay,
on the
then get
show.
off- You're on the show, dude.
Well, so are you. So you're part of the problem then.
I know that. That's why I said it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I just left. I'm not part of the problem.
Yeah, no,
There you
Kate,
go.
you're
I'm not
definitely
the
part of the
problem.
Oh, you got to continue reading.
Yeah, you're the man, and that's the problem.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
I have to get through this quick so we can get to
Go ahead,
Picard.
go ahead.
Oh,
Brian, you are
oh,
part of
what-
the problem. I'm trying to get through
I
it.
am.
Where's RJ?
They're
Yeah.
the ones that are partly responsible for raising expectations too high and make the fans underwhelmed when watching a comic book film, because rumors and the theories they hope for that
Twitter.
doesn't come true and bash the movie franchise. And also, does this confirm you're too a flip flopper like RJ? Yeah, I am a flip flopper. I'm going to see the Flash
God.
because
You're
you're
a
wrong about
flip-flopper.
Phase 4, or you're just a hypocrite and blame yourself in the naive audience. I think as I get older in
Jesus.
age, I enjoy watching movies in the theater less, and I like to
Me too.
really take it in at home and like pause it and contemplate
Go
on certain
piss.
scenes.
You're not
Yeah,
the only one who feels like that. I
Pee
know there's a
breaks
lot of
are
people
very
like that.
important when you're almost 41.
Yeah.
Instead of being in the theater, I'm like, I have to pee. I have to pee. I don't want to miss anything. I have to pee. And then looking at water, all these water movies when I have to pee. is really hard.
I
The
hate-
way you walk.
I wish. Yeah.
Because Marvel is successful, but they're never perfect.
Mm.
I think the way you watch the movies, the expectations aren't ruining it for me. It's just I'm just an old man, and I really like to have comfort when I'm watching this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
Well-
I enjoy it more at home. I think
I do-
enjoy
I do.
movies more at home.
I'll tell you, what did he say? Marvel is decent or whatever, consistent. Anyway, I just like watching these characters. I've read these characters, you know what I mean? I just like seeing it. I don't care if it necessarily sucks all the time. I just like seeing it. And yeah, I do like watching shit from home. When the streaming stuff came out, I was totally against it until I realized it kind of made sense, because you ain't got to deal with kids, you ain't got to deal with all this other bullshit when you go to the theater. You know what I mean? You can just chill at home. My TV's pretty big. You know what I mean? So I got a good sound system. I'm fine with it.
And
Anyway.
there's no talking. There's nobody with their phone.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, let's go through these next ones quicker. What is your favorite? Thank you for the insight, though. What is your favorite music panel on the
rock.
piano? Alternative rock, heavy metal,
Mhm.
indie. Yeah, I love all that. This is my favorite. Cal, what's your favorite music?
My favorite genre is punk. I've always been
Oh,
punk,
punk.
old
Okay.
school punk. and also industrial, as in like Lords of
Ooh.
Basketball and Snails.
Cool. I didn't know that about you. All right.
Yeah, I'm rocking.
Caden, what's your favorite music?
Well, this is gonna take a while.
Never
I don't
mind.
know.
Aaron. Aaron.
Mine can take a while
Aaron.
too, but I just loved it.
Sorry, Aaron. Sorry, Caden. I love you, bro, but I don't
I
have
do
a
like
lot.
a variety of music. I do like some rock. I do like some, metal. I do like some.
I have to think about it.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
I
go
don't
think.
know.
That's a lot.
I do like some country music a little bit.
I do too.
Little
I
bit,
do too.
some. Like I like variety. Like
There's
doesn't
two
count.
country songs I like. That's it.
Yeah.
I live in Tennessee. I have to like country.
Music, that's easy.
I know
Rap,
I'm material and liking country music is weird.
That's easy. Rap, reggaeton.
And what?
What else?
Ew.
It's a Spanish thing. Reggaeton.
Oh.
Reggaeton is like
bachata.
cancer for ears, man.
And stuff like that. It depends. It depends on the music. Country music is garbage. Is the worst shit ever. Like
I can say I'm not going to argue.
I don't hate you. If people like it, you like it. I don't, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next one. I know I didn't get everyone, but
My favorite artist right now is Ice Spice.
Thanks for
Who
sharing.
is she? Is she even real?
She's from the Bronx. She's from the Bronx.
We're gonna
Terrible.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well, she's
Thanks,
not
Thomas.
terrible, but she's not great.
Okay.
She's okay.
Bianca asks, "Do you want me to send
She's
you 1 minute part of the world of your world by Hallie, or do you want to wait till the movie?" No, I'll definitely send it to me.
My favorite song is WAP. Make.
Yeah, that's my.
I like it.
Max's favorite song is disco.
James Gunn asks. James Gunn asks, "How am I doing today?" I think I'm doing great. I didn't even talk about you much at all today, James Gunn. Brucifer, Max, did you see Picard yet? I'm getting ready in the next few minutes. Brucifer, I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Topics. Well, Max doesn't read the mailbag before he plans a live stream. But what if it's about aliens and the thumbnail is an alien? I'll try to do that next time.
Not
CGH.
likely.
Oh, Masters of that.
That's
Oh,
unlikely.
Maybe we'll do a best of alien movies topic. You know,
Alien.
right? We'll do
Yeah, that's your answer.
We'll do a tier
Mars
list
takes
of
Mars.
alien movies.
Martian time.
Aliens
Mass
like the
Vigilante,
franchise?
would you sacrifice one person you truly love to save the world and every living thing on it, or would you destroy everything to save that one person you love?
Sacrifice.
In
For the
short,
hero
are you
died.
selfless?
A hero will sacrifice
like
for
like Thanos with Gamora.
That's what I'm. That's not different.
I don't know if I could sacrifice a person I love. I don't know.
Sacrifice.
Depends on the situation.
That's hard. That's hard. I don't think I could.
I mean, I could do my friend. I could sacrifice my friend.
I don't know if I could do my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
A hero thinks about others before themselves.
Yeah, but you're thinking about
even heroes think about
now.
themselves.
If you could sacrifice yourself,
that's not number one movie.
if you
hero,
could sacrifice yourself, and
if you can sacrifice yourself,
and
that's
save the
even
world,
better.
that's easier. That's easier. I could do that.
Yes.
Not right now, Matt, because
but
we're
what
about
if
to watch
what if you
Picard.
sacrifice yourself
Oh,
and
my
then
dear
like
Lord.
the world goes to shit?
Well, then you're not there.
Or you'd be dead.
Then it was a good decision. I don't know. What do you want, Kate?
You'd be like in hell. You'd be in hell or heaven. No,
All
I
right.
probably anymore.
I have 3 minutes for 3 more questions. Max, would you rather try to get your wife knocked up and have kids of your own, or give Callie a mate and be grandfather of cute pups? Callie is crazy. I would be afraid what would happen with her with the hormones of pregnancy.
Max, just do the first one.
And
Max,
she is insane.
Max.
I love her, but I think she is a dog with mental problems.
That's the first one.
Wow.
Just do the first one.
My dog is retarded.
Oh well, I wouldn't say that, Cal, but yes, I do.
That's what you said.
I wouldn't say this, but yes, Cal, you're right.
She's taken our other dog to the hospital. Surgery because she ripped his cheek
Oh,
because she gets
shit.
really emotional. So
Yeah.
so she should actually be on medicine. So I definitely my wife, definitely my wife. My dog should be on medication. I don't think children are going to help
My
her
dog should
situation.
be on like
Yeah.
LSD, marijuana.
Well, is this edible abuse?
Doctor? No,
No,
I'm
you
very
can ask
nice to her, but she's insane.
Oh, she's insane.
You know what, Max? You should probably look into CBD for your pet.
Yeah, me
That
too.
might-
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, do that.
Do you
That
think
probably
Chris
will
Pratt?
It's like catnip for cats.
Dr. Doc says, "Do you think Chris Pratt could be a good Mario?" Absolutely.
Sure.
I honestly haven't minded him. It's just going to be
Oh
different.
my god, the people who hated Chris Pratt voice, I want this movie to succeed just as an F you for these guys. It's
You know
Oh
he's
my
playing
God.
Garfield, right?
You want your dog to
And then the
live,
last
man.
question of the night from the
Ant-Man.
CGH mailbox comes from James Gunn. Would you rather watch Ant-Man 3 or Morbius?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man 3, yes.
Okay, I was like, for the guys say, so that's it.
Although the first part of Morbius is really good,
I did like more.
performance from Kane is worth it. Kang, I'm sorry.
Kane.
And
You said Kane?
but the best part of the movie is the family dynamic. I think the family stuff is great in Ant-Man 3.
Family. Where's Vin Diesel?
about
That was
family.
replaced?
Wait,
All
okay,
right, we're
wait.
watching
Oh.
Picard. Get out if you're not going to watch it with us, and everyone.
Yeah,
be
I'm out.
nice.
Fuck you too then.
I'm
All right,
done.
I'll
I
see
Oh,
you in an hour.
get Senior Nerd. No FUs. That's I know you're kidding. Come
Shut up,
on,
Senior
bro.
Nerd.
Come on, I love you, man. Don't do
mean,
that to us when you
having-
go out. Yeah,
What'd you say? It's like an hour?
it's 1 o'clock, and I feel bad. Go ahead.
Please.
All right, I might come back in an hour.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll be
gonna
here in
go
an
to
hour.
sleep. I'm gonna go to
All right,
sleep.
peace. Have a good
Max,
time.
you want me to do a
with
spoiler
Picard.
review stream from Ant-Man? I don't know. I could do it at some point, but I don't know when. Because I have
do it
planned
tomorrow.
for start tomorrow. I do it at 5
Tomorrow.
p.m. because I'm busy at night.
Well, Aaron, are you watching Picard with us or not?
No, I've seen the episode already. But I'll
Okay,
take care.
well,
I'll
yeah,
watch it.
we'll talk. We'll talk, Aaron. If we
Huh.
could do it together.
Okay.
Senior Nerd, we're gonna watch Picard.
Yeah,
Well, thanks,
All
Senior
right.
Nerd. All right, I'm bringing it up in the other link here. This is.
Good.
Thank you, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just something we planned the other day, and
Yeah.
we just didn't get around to doing
I
it.
gotta not plan stuff on if I go see a movie. I'm just an old man. I'm not like I used to be, man.
It happens, dude. Life just happens, man. I napped all
It
day.
is
today,
what
man.
it is.
I'll tell you.
I actually really feel bad for CJ. She sounds horrible. It is what it is.
Yeah. It's okay. It sounds like he smoked like a pack of cigarettes before he came on.
All right. Let me bring this up here. I'm really excited to see this.
It's good. It's that right kind of nostalgia, man.
Ooh.
Oh, that is the Titan. I didn't notice that. All right. I like how they do these setup, these intros for like all the things like Star Wars and Star Trek and Marvel and all that stuff. Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow night is Batman watch party with me at CJH. If anyone's interested, just after to the max.
Has the Wrath of Khan intro.
89.
Beautiful.
How they make a good looking nebula.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And now there's a shit ton of Easter eggs in this stuff.
Oh, masks. I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure you do.
She's done plays. It's drama. Best of both worlds.
Is this the last season?
No.
Of Picard, though.
No, this has nothing to do with the last season. Dr. Crusher.
Ooh. What are these?
I have no idea.
What's this? Alien?
Yeah, there's some kind of aliens. I don't know if it's a mask or that's part of their face. Little opening action. Dr. Crusher getting down. Oh, she got shot.
Whoa.
Hey,
It's like
I
a
didn't know they had
shotgun
that function.
vaporizer.
Yeah, right?
This is awesome already. Did William like it?
Yeah. We talked about it for about an hour over there on that channel. If it was wrestling, we were like, she still got it. Oh.
Mm. Ooh. Damn. Oh, this sounds so. I'm back, baby.
They
Brian,
pulled
I'm
First
really feeling
Contact.
the Star Trek.
Right? I told you. Worth
Part
it.
1. The Next Generation.
Yeah, she was 74. Pulling them action scenes. Way to go, Gates.
The actual actress?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm, 74 and still kicking ass, dude. No, that shit, that picture's been all over the place.
I think my wife might like this too.
It's a good show. I mean, this is honestly what the first 2 seasons should have been, but it's neither here nor there. And this is Laris. That's Picard's girlfriend.
Nice.
She's Romulan.
Picard's pulling
and
out
Irish.
of his league. So the first 2 seasons, without any spoilers, he's kind of like not getting back into the game, but now he's actually getting back into the game.
Oh no, he kind of gets back into the game, but for different reasons.
Yeah. Now he says he just wants an adventure.
Here's his communicator pin. Just waiting for Elizabeth Olsen to come up behind him and.
Oh.
Funny. And they just weren't part of the original plan, Thomas.
Trust no one. Really? Is that true, Brian?
What's that?
She just disappeared from the other show? Like she didn't
No,
talk to them?
no, nobody did. Well, I mean,
She cut them off?
everybody kind of. Well, no, everybody just kind of went their own way after Nemesis.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
why I'm dressed like that either. You must be new, Lou. Hey, why don't you like and subscribe? I'm here all the time.
This is 10 forward Guinan's bar. Talking shit about his shit, man.
He sounds like Robert Meyer Burnett. Doesn't he?
Yeah. I'm just glad they got Jonathan Frakes. I mean, their interplay is just. He was easy though.
Spy.
I don't know, but the thing he has in his hand, the little. I used to have a micro machine just like that. Want to buy any death sticks? Oh. She's a character from the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
She had a bit of a drug issue. No, we're just watching it.
Yeah, we froze.
Yeah.
He's involved.
No, he just knows something.
Mm-hmm. This is like higher production value than most of the Star Wars shows.
Yeah.
Brian.
Oh no, it's gotten way better since the first season too.
Oh, she's undercover.
Yeah.
But she's still using though.
Really undercover. Good for you, Rafi. Get the hell out of there. To throw back to the movies right there.
No, this is like better than the last few movies. I mean, I like the movies, but the quality.
This is the first episode. Thomas is really damn good. Or Tomasio. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names, buddy.
It's great, Thomas. Feel like I'm watching a movie.
Straight out of Star Trek 2. They called it a Neo-Constitution class. That's straight out of Star Trek Online.
Mm-hmm.
It's a variant of it. Seven of Nine. The music is fantastic in this episode.
The Forge. Oh.
Okay, so you know what I was saying about legacy characters?
Yeah.
Boom. I think they're going to do that with Star Trek The Next Generation. And I'm okay with that. It wouldn't be the Enterprise without a Forge at the helm. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Titan, but you know. Yeah, they really did put a lot into this. I mean, this looks good for visual effects.
Mm-hmm. This isn't no Marvel. This is really, or Disney, really well done.
Wow, they did put a little Star Trek 6 in there. They
We're
put like
27 minutes, 45 seconds in.
They put a little bit of the score from everything. Best episode of the first season was the episode where Captain Riker makes pizza.
He's eating before they get there? Oh, this guy. I've seen him in other stuff. He's usually certain kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Even though he's an ass, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, right. Cover's blown.
No. Ooh, man, is he an ass?
Yeah.
How are they getting around that?
I mean, that's just got smart with her, you know, making her
Mhm.
change her name and shit. The Red Lady.
Fun. You put them in bunk beds, cadets. I didn't pee this much.
I think so, Vince. I agree. CGH. Dropping Janeway. This my video froze. Yep. 7 and 9 coming through.
Mm-hmm.
She took them where they needed to go.
Okay, CJH.
Later, buddy. Well, I like the connection they also have because they're both former Borg.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who else is a former Borg?
Captain Picard.
7 and 9?
7
Huh?
of 9, yeah. 7 and 9 was a Borg.
And who else?
Captain Picard.
Oh, that's right. I think she played into his ego. He doesn't want to admit that his crew disobeyed him. He's never going to report it. That's my thoughts.
Well, that and I think I don't know. I think their hand might be forced.
I don't think he'll report it.
Earlier in the show, Strange Marvel Theories.
Ooh, a target on Frontier Day.
Look, the Red Lady.
Oh.
Rachel Garrett was the captain of the Enterprise C. She was in the episode Yesterday's Enterprise from Next Generation.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Right?
It's going to look like she did it now. She appeared right before it happened. They framed her.
Whatever it was, yeah.
It's going to look like she's involved.
What's up, Andre?
Absolutely. I could use that Netflix cheddar.
Watching Picard season 3, man.
Yeah. Lucifer, you should have joined us. Maybe next week. We might have to start Friday Night Crew. Trek Crew. What do you think, Brian? Friday nights for Star Trek,
works.
Sunday nights for HBO?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to wait till Friday to watch the episode.
I know, but you don't mind watching it twice, do you?
Oh, yeah, no. This is actually my third time watching.
I have a 3-day weekend this weekend, too. Whew.
Oh, nice.
I needed it, man.
Wish I had a 3-day weekend.
I've been working harder at work. That's why I've been crashing so hard. I've been trying to do faster work. It's killing me.
I understand. I hate getting hung up on the phone at work. It's terrible. It's the worst. Well, thank you.
Is that Beverly's son?
Let's get the Maury memes ready.
Whoa, is that Picard's son too?
I don't know. Was Dr. Marcus freaking Kirk's son? And
I mean, didn't they have a relationship back in the day?
Yeah. And I haven't seen
Oh
each other
my
in like
God!
20 years.
Picard's son!
I don't know.
Am I right?
It is. I think it is. There's no reveal, but I think it is.
Oh
Get the Maury memes ready. You are the father.
Oh. Whoa, what is that? Have you ever seen a ship like this before?
No. Hellbird. Oh. See, now the thing is, I think the Titan's gonna have to go in there and fucking rescue him.
Oh, that was even better than I thought it was gonna be.
I thought I was like, dude, this is amazing. And then they got the First Contact song in the background. Oh man, yeah, no, it's gonna get.
Hey, Patrick Quill, $2. James Gandolfini, isn't he dead? Rest in peace. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, I think. Yeah, I'm a gray Jedi with a Doom mask. If I was going to go to Star Wars Celebration, I'd have a lightsaber.
But it'd be white. Because that's gray Jedi.
As soon as well, no, I'm actually going to be gray. A gray Jedi. I'm changing the script. Wow, that was really good. Oh my dear Lord. How long I mean, you probably put that 2 and 2 together faster than I did. Oh wait, that
the
means
last
that
thing
he
I
might have
thought
some
of before I
too.
went to bed. Well, I was like, nah, because it would make sense. Because that was
Because
like,
I'm
his
like,
whole
didn't
thing.
they have a relationship?
They did.
You know, Picard had a few relationships, right?
Yeah, and a couple times with Dr. Crusher. So
That's he's like,
yeah.
wait a second. Yeah, she crushed it.
All right, I just got invaded. Ow!
Sorry.
Hit me.
Get him! Get him!
Okay, that's enough, Alex. But anyways, I'll see you later. Close the door. Yeah. Anyways, I got to get some sleep. I am tired, and I have to.
All right, that's fine.
But yeah,
I'll hold it
people
down.
come
Thank you,
back.
Brian.
Hopefully, guys.
We
didn't
can do
all
it next
go away.
Friday.
Yes, absolutely.
It gives
This
you a
is
day
fun.
to sleep on it, rewatch it again. Oh wow, Brucifer.
Oh heck yeah!
1999. Happy Friday. Thank you, Brucifer. Hey, Brucifer, do you want to join us with Trek Fridays? If you're up for it next Friday night, Brucifer, me and Brian will. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, go.
I gotta
Saturday
take care of this right quick.
Okay. All right, Brian.
See ya.
Get some
See
sleep.
ya.
Well, he's up late.
All right.
All right, go get some rest. All right. So thank you, Brucifer. Anyone want to pop in? I'm just gonna do a few random topics right now to end the night. Hold on a second. Just me and you guys. Remember, if you're coming back in, to thumbs up the video. Also, if you do want to join me, the link is in the community section for members. If any member wants to pop in, this is kind of a rare occasion where there's not a full panel, and you kind of get like one-on-one with me, if you would like. Talk about some movie topics. All right. So let me see here. Let me get the timestamps. Let me see what other topics I have left. Oh. This is a topic about Liam Neeson suggesting that the franchise is losing its mystery thanks to there being so many spinoffs. Now, here's my initial thoughts before we get to the quote. I used to think this way. That they're doing too many shows, but then I saw the context and the quality of the shows, like Andor and the Clone Wars. Oh, Cal's back here. Hey, Cal, it's just me and you for now.
What's up?
Picard was amazing, bro.
I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I've mentioned before, my brother and my father are lifelong Star Trek fans.
Oh,
I never really got into it. I did like TNG mainly because of Diana Troy and Beverly Crusher. Yeah.
Cal. You
I
gotta
heard
watch
she's in the new one. I heard she's in the new thing in the Picard. I know. I haven't watched any Star Trek.
I'm telling you, bro. This episode.
I'm sure my brother's loving it. I haven't talked to him yet.
You should call your brother and be like, "Hey, man, did you see Picard season 3, episode 1? Oh my god."
Well, I'm sure he has. He's always loved it.
Okay.
But I mean, I get the whole premise of Star Trek, and I always appreciate it because of my siblings. But it's not for me. You know what I mean? It's a little too smart, which I think is great about it. I like the morality they do in Star Trek, but it's a little bit too nerdy for me.
Okay.
Man.
Well, nothing's too nerdy for me.
Well,
but this,
I know, you know.
Oh, you know. Thank you.
I mean, I know for me too, but that's just a little different level of nerd. Like I don't watch fantasy stuff like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. That's a little too nerdy for me. You know, I just don't like that stuff. It's not that it's too nerdy. It's just not my cup of tea.
Okay. Oh, Caden joined us again. Caden, you changed your Kang. Okay. So this topic here, though, I get the premise of this. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like all these spin-off shows, but without actually watching it, I think if you actually watch the context, they're all very well thought out, and I don't think they take away from anything or take away from the mission.
I think the only thing that I feel like that takes away from it is like some of the visuals. But even that is still like, I feel like you see some diversity with the volume, like with Star Wars. But then when you had Book of Boba Fett and like the last part of Mando season 2, which was a lot of it was, very either water or sand. And then you had Book of Boba Fett just sand, and then one episode that's focused on a forest. It's kind of like, like the visual diversity is not there anymore. And I hope that with Mando season 3 that they bring that back, some visual diversity.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see more than the usual planets and settings. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I cannot deny that what was it, the last 2 episodes of Book of Boba, they had the big fight scene, maybe the last one. But when they were flying around in the sand, blasting the rockets, Boba comes in on a Rancor, spoiler alert for everybody who gives a whatever. That stuff was cool to me. That's what I wanted to see. I was like, hell yeah. And it kind of sucks that they had to squeeze in Mando to make Boba Fett cool, which shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Boba Fett should stand alone on himself. But I'll tell you, Max,
that Mando episode could have been a special, like a Star Wars special type of thing.
And Strange Marvel Theories, thank you for supporting the channel as a member.
You know how like shows take hiatus?
I'm a huge Firefly fan. Yes.
You know how shows take hiatus on cable? Like there could have been like a week hiatus, they could have announced like a 2-week hiatus of Book of Boba Fett before like the 2 episode finale, and then be like, oh, while we're on the hiatus, here's a Mando season, like a Mando special about Mando and Grogu and Luke and Ahsoka, and then be like, here.
I mean, I'm excited for this stuff. Well, not all of it. Like I said, I recently watched Andor.
Do you think it's gotten to the point where there's too much yet? I think
too much. Yeah. Kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of,
I haven't seen Obi-Wan. I haven't watched Bad Batch, which I love Mandalorian shit. I haven't watched Bad Batch. I know all about Bad Batch and Night Owls. I haven't watched, I haven't watched some of this shit. I watched Andor recently and it was cool. but I don't feel like I need to watch all this stuff.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the people are saying you are forced to watch these things. I mean, with Mando and Book of Boba Fett, sure, yeah, I get that with like the Grogu storyline, but everything else, you're not forced to watch Bad Batch. You're not forced to watch Andor. You're not forced to watch Star Wars Visions. You're not.
I didn't even know that was the thing. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, and so it's like there's like this like to say that like the spin-offs have taken this special
You
thing
don't
about
have
Star
to.
Wars
Yeah.
away.
It's still there if you don't watch it. Right.
It's like it seems like that way if you don't watch it, right?
And
But
I
if
don't.
you're
I
watching it-
honestly, I don't think Liam Neeson watches all this stuff. I don't.
I don't think so either. I don't think.
I'm sure you don't. Would
Here's what
you?
Well, I don't know. Here's his actual quote on Watch What Happens live on Thursday. Neeson said he wants to avoid starring in his own spinoff series because of projects as diminishing the franchise. No, I'm not. Neeson said about returning to the Star Wars universe for a spinoff for Disney Plus. There's so many spinoffs of Star Wars, it's diluting it to me. And it's taking away the mystery and the magic in a weird way. That's what he thinks. I understand that take, but I think he's doing that more as an outsider. And I don't think he's really he's brought a lot. Qui-Gon's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I would love a Qui-Gon friend Disney Plus series, but I understand. I respect it.
Didn't he come back? Didn't he appear in Obi-Wan? Qui-Gon?
The Force.
Yeah, he showed up at the end.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
I tell you what. I
And he was
think at one point. What?
He also
What?
voiced Qui-Gon in the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi.
Okay, I didn't
So
even know
just
that
like-
was a
and,
thing.
like, the thing
I
is
did
also,
watch Rebel.
And the thing is that like him saying that it's kind of seems like weird that he's saying that when he was been a part of 2 spin-offs already. You know,
Well, he doesn't want his own spinoff, though. He doesn't want the Qui-Gon.
Well, the thing.
I don't think anyone does.
Well, what I was going to say was that with that appearance, I bet you he got the equivalent of the budget of Taken 3 just to make that one appearance in that one fucking for like 30 seconds or whatever it could have been. I don't know. I haven't seen it in Obi-Wan or whatever he was in. You know what I mean? So why not jump at that? But I don't know. It might be too much, but I really don't care because I don't pay that much attention to it. I could just pick, that looks interesting. I'll watch it. I don't have to watch it all,
All right, the next quick topic I have here is about the Ant-Man box office so far, and I have an article up here what to compare it to. Bringing that up now. I'll be honest with you. I think this might have a steep drop off for the second weekend. Compared.
How much was the movie? How much did they spend on the movie?
I have no idea on the budget. I don't know. Caden, do you have any info on the budget?
For this movie?
For Ant-Man Quantumania? How big a budget was? Oh, this is the wrong article. Darn it.
I'm trying to remember.
Well,
I think it was 250.
250.
Okay, that sounds about right. But they I think they keep trying to reach this unrealistic goal. I'm not saying it's not unrealistic, but unrealistic goals of $1 billion movie. Stop, like Deadpool was made for like what 70 mil, made $1 billion. You know what I mean? You can't always capture that.
I think Marvel movies do better when there's some type of introduction to something in the movie, and then also, the Beyonder says 200 million. Thank you, Beyonder. Or an end mid credits or end credit sequence that's like really, really fire that people want to keep rewatching, even though they can watch it online, pretty much leaked, but. I don't think the strength of the mid or end credit sequence is going to keep drawing people for repeat viewings of this.
I mean, because you're right. Because at the beginning of it, that's what put people coming because you couldn't really You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to stay to the end, or you got to see this part. You got
the comedy is strong enough to if there's some
yeah,
really good
it's
comedic
funny.
beats. I think the comedy's hit or miss for people. And Caden, you can attest this. Was the comedy hit or miss for you?
To me, I feel like with there was like a couple scenes that I felt like but at the same time I feel like it was over exaggerated on the comedy, like how people reacted to the comedy.
Did it
Like, there was a bit
feel forced?
overreaction.
In certain situations, yeah.
In certain situations, yeah, sure. I guess like you can go without, but like majority of it, I feel like it's very in tone of what Ant-Man and the
I
Wasp
think
has
I could say it's fair to
shown.
say mixed bag. Some things hit, some things miss.
Yeah.
And I don't think the comedy is strong enough that it's going to reward a lot of repeat viewings. In my opinion,
Now,
I might be wrong. This might get really good word of mouth. I don't know.
Another thing I heard too was that, I mean, like the background, like the entire film is like basically CG pretty much.
No, there's some really
Because they're in a quantum.
It's also mixed bag there. There's some really amazing sequences and backgrounds, and then some stuff that really you could tell is in the volume. I think it's also part of being a production in the pandemic, and part of it is the criticisms about Disney and the VFX artists. So I think that's why you're getting a mixed bag there. Do you agree, Caden?
Say that again.
My subjective opinion of like the visuals is it's also mixed bag. There's some stuff that looks really good, some stuff that looks bad, some stuff that the background
visuals of the volume definitely I feel like should have been better.
Yeah, in the quantum realm, there's some stuff that looks amazing and some stuff that looks
I love
bad.
I love the that that one place that Cassie and Lang and Scott go to. I love the visuals of that. And then like when they meet the people, but like when they land where they land, that's like messy. You know, I love the visuals where Hank and Janet and Hope land. You know, that's great visuals and everything.
Now that's another question. I
Nothing
heard
like
too.
this, though, James Gunn.
No
bad CGI
because
moments like this
well,
one.
I also like to say that like I don't like the comparison between an Avatar movie and any other visual effects heavy movie because Avatar had like 5 to 7 years to work on the visual effects, while these movies had like half of that time. You know.
Yeah, but there's still some of it is
rushed.
Some of it is so embarrassingly bad that it's like, what are we doing here? It's unprofessional. Some of it, not all of it, some of it. So it says Ant-Man and the Lost Quantumania Thursday previews comparable to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 numbers. And actually, this is a quick topic that I wanted to ask of you guys. I was thinking about this because hold on, be quiet, Callie.
Well, I heard that. Well, sorry. I just want to get in there real quick. I heard that Wasp doing some stuff in this film. Is she like action sequence stuff?
She has some good scenes, but I honestly, if you're a Wasp fan, there could be more.
Okay.
But I wanted to suggest this question. The video game industry uses a lot of special effects, and as the years go on, they improve their visuals on their older product. Why can't we get that with the theatrical experience? A lot of this stuff is CG. Why can't we get constantly improved visuals to make these projects better? I'll go to Caden first. Remasters of some of these Marvel movies and Disney.
I have been thinking about this for like a lot of like older movies as well. Like where like how like the older movies have that old
but in the age of CG, I know there's some people that don't like what practical effects replace with CG. But if you're talking about replacing the same thing, CG with better CG,
I don't think you should replace them. I think you should refine them
Yes.
like refining, like have a refinement of film.
I
that,
think
like,
CG should be remastered. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely think that, because I think
Because
if
it's
you
obvious what they're giving to us. Rushed,
yeah
fast. Yes.
yeah it's, and I also think there should, honestly, to employ more visual effects artists, there should be a unit in each studio that
That's not under
sole purpose
crunch.
is doing this.
This
is to
this would also solve a lot of crunch things. Like
it
what
will
we're
yeah, it will solve, like, if they're like, let's say you have 10 films on your platter, and and it's like, okay, these are the 10 films that we are responsible for to remaster.
But then it does also open Pandora's box and a can of worms. Like, why are they
It
selling this an
does.
inferior product at the box office when they know they're going to remake? It's also it also could be a crutch for them. Well, we'll fix it later.
Well,
just like the
it'll-
video game industry. This could
Well, I
also
think-
give the problems of the video game industry clean,
I think
because
it
a
should
lot
be
of time,
temporary, though.
a lot of time,
And
game
there should be a
companies ship an inferior
Yeah.
product because they know they'll patch it later.
Well, I think there should be a time limit of things where it's like, it can't be a movie that we released 2 years ago. It has to be a
Eh.
movie that we released 5+ years ago.
I don't want to put
you
a
know?
time limit on it. But let's be honest, though. Some of the quality we're getting in some of these big budget movies is on par with games that are rushed to market that they know are going to be patched later, but we never get a patch or an upgrade is the problem here. So they're already doing the inferior part, and it's really just, there's a lot of quality issues with this movie. There's quality issues there. So I think we should have the discussion now anyways, because we're already getting the inferior product, but with no patch or upgrade. But you're going to, if you do open this door, open this can of worms, open the situation, of course, studios are going to exploit it and say, well, here's the inferior product first, and then they're going to do the remaster towards the end of the theatrical run. Do you really want to see the best special effects go double? They might exploit it for double dipping. But Cal, what do you? Oh, Kane, did you want to add anything before I get to Cal on that?
Well,
no.
Okay, Cal, what do you think?
Well, I tell you what, I see where you're going. I see what you're saying. I don't have a critical eye when it comes to CGI and stuff like that.
It bugs
I
me.
don't really. It doesn't really. Stuff like that. I know people who are like film nerds and shit. When they see something, it stands out to them. That doesn't happen to me a lot. Like I remember when Tron came out, the Tron Legacy, and everybody was going nuts over Bridges' CGI look. I didn't care. You know what I mean? I didn't care because the story is good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As long as the story's there, I don't don't care what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look exactly real, because what I'm watching is fiction anyway. So It doesn't have to be exactly real. As long as it's close and it looks dope, which most of the Marvel stuff and DC stuff that I've seen, in my opinion, it's always been decent.
It takes me out, and I think there should be some type of level of standard, that a baseline. And I think current projects constantly dip on the quality. And you know what, though, Cal? To be fair, though, the general consumer is similar to you. They don't care about, they just care about fun, good storytelling, character moments, humor, fun.
Yeah, you just give me a good story is what I want. The visuals, they happen so they happen so quick anyway. Sometimes it's hard for my eye to even catch it. You know what I mean?
Is this true, Caden? Like James Gunn is saying, Anthony, they've already done with Spider-Man No Way Home, changed the entire time it was in theaters.
Yeah,
I only watched
remember,
it opening weekend. I haven't watched it since.
So I remember watching it opening weekend, and there was a couple.
Yeah, I only watched it once.
The lizard looked weird, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
He
and
did
then
when I
I
saw it,
watched
yeah.
it a couple weeks later, and it looked way more visually appealing.
Okay.
And I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Like 2 weeks ago, it was this way, and also there was different, and also there was this a slight visual thing that they had in opening weekend that they took out, and honestly, it made me think there was a Mandela effect where you think something happened but it didn't. but now I don't even remember what it was because it was like it's gone now. So like you can't even go back to refer to it. So it's like honestly, it was very trippy when they did that.
All right. So I have to go back and watch No Way Home again because I love the movie. I just
me too.
I never wanted to really watch it again. I do want to.
I mean, it was a lot. You know what I mean? In a way, I mean, it was cool. It was great, but it was a lot of stuff. I gotta watch it again. Of course, I only watched it once, but I need to see it again. But it was a lot, and I remember I had fun, super fun watching that film. But and I'm going to watch it again. But we're constantly bombarded by new stuff all the time anyway. So
all right, so
it's
here's
hard to
what
get
the
back.
article says: Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania is currently tracking for $95 million to $120 million weekend domestically, with box office sources saying that the Thursday preview started at 3 p.m. came in at 17 to 18 million. The final tally has not been reported by Disney, but Deadline's estimates that the new Paul Rudd Subatomic Adventure is putting out numbers that compare it to MCU's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which came back out in 2017. Let me see what eventually Guardians 2 landed on.
Which is a good film, I think. A lot of people, I know it got a lot of flack. I like.
So Guardians 2 ended up at $863.08 million.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing?
Hey,
Oh
Axel.
shit! Oh no.
Hey, look at this weather. Look at this weather. Pretty cool. Yeah. Look at the weather.
Did you see Ant-Man?
Oh, looks
No,
nice.
I did not. Is it good?
I think everyone should see it, but
I'm gonna watch Winnie the Pooh instead, and Cocaine Bear.
Oh, that Blood and Honey. I heard about that.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I heard about that.
so I don't think it's going to end up on this. I know it's starting like Guardians 2, but I don't think it's going to retain customers like Guardians 2 did. I don't.
No, I don't think so either.
What do you think, Caden?
I don't think so. Oh wait, no.
I think it will.
Okay. All right.
I honestly think.
But with this Rotten Tomatoes score,
honestly, I think general audience will people who have know the Marvel universe right now is and pay attention to what's going on. That type of general audience will go see it, and they'll tell their actual general audience friends and family to go see it, or take them with them when they go see it.
see, I would tell people on the fence, should I wait for this movie? I'd say, yeah, wait for this one.
I say go to the movies experience for yourself in IMAX if you can.
Yeah, I paid for the IMAX. I paid for it, and there's a few scenes that look great
for yourself.
But I actually, as a paying customer for that experience, I almost want to ask for my money back on some of the visuals. It's embarrassing, some of the visuals.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm saying it's
Yeah. So honestly, paying for the premium, but Caden has a different opinion. But I say I don't think it's. I think it's taking advantage of the consumer with this embarrassing product on some of the visuals and some of the quality aspects of the movie. The fun is there, the acting is there in most part, but some of the quality issues, I think I almost want to ask for a refund.
I mean, I
Take
understand
care.
that. But I also one thing that did kind of annoy me now thinking about it is Catherine Newton's performance.
Who
played the new Cassie?
Catherine
I actually was a little worried about her, but I thought I was fine with her performance.
She's kind of hot.
Least of the problems in the movie. Least of the problems for me.
I feel like Emma Thurman could have done better.
Does Pena get a rundown scene again?
No, he's not in the movie.
No, it is.
He's not in the movie at all.
Lewis is not in the movie.
Oh man, he's the best part.
None of the Ant-Man crew, none of Scott Lang's
Lakeith Stafford, Daz the Small Chin, the white dude.
He plays a new character called Veb
that likes holes.
Yes, is very interested in holes.
It's gross.
It's not gross. It's just very weird.
It's gross.
No,
I love your holes. What would you do if a human came up to you and said, "Oh, how many holes do you have?"
Well, he's not human. He's a glob of whatever.
What even is he?
Yeah,
He's a
alien
slime
probes and talking about
monster.
your holes. It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't like that. I hope that character dies in the future.
Oh wow.
Wow.
All right,
What?
so switching
Axel doesn't
gears.
like holes confirmed.
Hey, I mean, I don't want to talk about holes, but there's certain
Wow.
holes. There's certain holes that what? Never mind. Liking all the holes. Okay, never mind. Changing subject. First look at Monica Rambeau's superhero suit officially revealed.
We saw.
Oh yeah, I saw the poster. It's pretty cool. Why is X-Men, that animated show, getting like a
On topic, Axel.
Yeah.
I'm going to cover that next.
Faction.
You're jumping topics. You're jumping
Stop jumping
topics. Bro. Yeah, that's the next article.
Stop it, Axel.
As Monica Rambeau is poised to
Bad
become a new
boy.
superhero in the Marvel.
I see what he's saying though.
The character's
No.
MCU costume. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
No,
An impressive debut in WandaVision. It was previously hinted that Monica's superhero name would end up being Spectrum. Potentially indicates she will have the costume as her comic counterpart.
Oh, I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm sorry.
Wow, Axel. I know exactly what you're about to say. And
I know.
What was I gonna say?
Higher, further, faster together. Why does she get the top billing ahead of
Because
on top of?
she's, I don't know, powerful maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Did anyone else find that interesting that she's above Captain Marvel?
I mean, it's because it's.
I don't see why. I don't
know
think.
why.
I don't.
Look at it.
I'm
Look at it this way.
sorry.
Because Monica Rambeau is looking down on Carol because she doesn't like Carol anymore.
Oh, really?
And then Miss Marvel is looking
Yeah.
up to Carol, so she looks up to Carol and Monica. So it's like, where it's like as if like it kind of shows the tension between characters and the chemistry that is going to appear.
Well, I think
So
she
who
looks
even
great.
is the costume designer? I think they need to be fired immediately.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Sorry,
I don't like it. I didn't really like her character at all anyway.
I think it matches. All right.
I didn't like her character in this series anyway. I like her in the comics, but in this, the way they done her in what the fuck was it? Whatever it was, I don't know. I don't like the way they introduced Rambo.
Hey, watch the Fs. We have a
come on,
surge
Ethan's
alert.
and I can't.
Who said it, Cal?
No, it was probably Caden.
Kaden
No, not me.
I'm joking.
Wow, Axel.
I think she looks
Axel,
great here.
That looks cool.
I'm going to fly
that
Australia and beat you up.
Why do you have a magnifying glass?
Because
Because I'm looking at a phone
Oh, okay.
and I'm 40 years old. But anyway, that looks cool.
Yeah. Axel, it's not cool to ask someone like that. Obviously, he's a little visually
Well, I didn't
impaired.
know.
He obviously, if he's using,
I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't care.
Relax. Monica Rambeau.
I don't have young eyes like Axel over here. I can't draw and do all that cool stuff he does.
Okay.
You know, I can't see.
I think she looks great. I think this is an upgrade from what she looked like in WandaVision.
I don't like that. I like that bottom. Anyway, yeah, I didn't like what she looked like in WandaVision.
I got a feeling you're more.
You shut up. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. That one right there is cool.
What do you think, Caden? The costume. I like it.
What?
Not the bottom. The costume.
I like the costume.
I like the bottom. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I know. All right. So I'm very happy. Monica Rambeau. Yes.
Monica
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm very happy. I cannot wait to see the Marvels. I'm happy it is being delayed because I think the quality needs to come up a little bit. Just a little bit. It'll be solid.
Well, now I liked Miss Marvel. I thought it was great. I don't think they need to do the mutant thing at the end, but whatever. But I liked it, and I learned a lot about a culture that I didn't know anything about. So that was pretty cool.
So there's this AI chat thing that is new now, where you can look up your things. And I looked up who is Caden Reed, and it said Caden Reed is an American filmmaker, producer, and writer. He's best known for producing the Netflix series Pop Culture Corner. What?
Wow.
As well as the Marvel
Wow,
Studios
somewhere.
spoilers and DCU leaks YouTube channels. He is also the co-creator of upcoming DC Universe series Titans and the upcoming CW series Stargirl. He also has been involved in a number of other projects, including Aquaman sequel and upcoming Blue Beetle, and the potential Peacemaker series. What the heck?
Why are you telling us this? Why do we have to look it up? What
Let me
about
try this
me?
again.
What about
Let
me?
me try this again, because
I'm gonna do one for myself.
still did it again. Wow.
Well, we're doing this topic first, and then
Yeah, I know.
we'll look at that later. We'll look at Disney's holy shit! What's with the audio? Okay, Disney Plus X-Men Season 2 gets announcement video. I didn't watch this yet. What's wrong with this? You had an issue with this, Axel? Where's the video?
Oh, the X-Men stuff. Yeah, why are we
He
getting
took
this?
it down
Why?
because
we-
I don't think he was supposed to say anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I gotta read.
Why are we getting
Wow. So
read-
you don't like
like a-
reading? Do you know how to read, Max?
Not when it says video announcement.
Oh.
Welcome to Movie
Wolverine actor Cal Dodd gave X-Men fans exciting news regarding the MCU's upcoming animated series X-Men 97. The third canonical animated series of the MCU following What If and I Am Groot. X-Men 97 will be a return to the aesthetics as well as the earnestness and emotional sincerity of the original X-Men animated series that inspired it. Dodd, the voice actor behind Wolverine in both the original show and the successor, being involved will certainly help bridge the gap between the two shows as well. Excited X fans now have even more reason to look forward to the series thanks to the announcement video from Dodd. According to a tweet from Cal Dodd, Wolverine voice work for X-Men 97's previously confirmed second season has officially begun. Dodd dubbed this recording session as great, and the text of his tweets tagging the show and Disney Plus along with it. Yesterday, Studio Season 2, great session. When he called the beginning of the season just the beginning, and the accompanying video along with addressing fans of the signature pub. Cal Dodd, voice of Wolverine from X-Men 97, the beginning of Season 2. I say just the beginning. Strap your seatbelts on, bub. Later. At least 2 more seasons of animated X-Men. That's great.
Right.
And they made him take it down because they want to pay you. They want you to pay for Comic-Con to get the announcement. So, what do you think of that? I'm really looking forward to the show.
Maybe.
Anyone? Maybe?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm actually really looking forward to the continuation.
I'm not. Because I tried watching it the other day, and it's just I can't take it seriously. It's like you have never.
I can't take you seriously.
X-Men.
Now you look really serious. Go ahead, Cal.
Sorry. X-Men animated series was my jam.
Are you going to watch it come back, Cal?
Well, when it comes out, you can't write. I'm going to watch it, but
Damn right. Damn right.
yeah. But what I'm saying, Axel, I can see what you're saying. You couldn't take it seriously, but back then, well, it coincided. Yeah, it coincided when Jim Lee came out with X-Men #1, which is still to this day the highest selling comic book, the 90s X-Men #1. Still the highest selling single issue comic book of today. But it coincided with the popularity of Jim Lee and all that stuff in the art. And it was just great. It was great. And I'm so excited for this. I rarely ever watch cartoons anymore. But I do go back and revisit some of the stuff I like. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I really want to see it. I'm glad they're already talking about 2 seasons. I'm going to watch all of it.
No, 3,
I'm
maybe
ready.
3. Maybe 3.
Well, hell yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, people like one of my most beloved, which I'm sure a lot of people here are watching this show. Kevin Conroy I know he has nothing to do with this project. Kevin Conroy is a major voice actor for me. That's a distinct voice that I know when I hear it. But like I don't need the voice stuff is not really that much important to me. It's just that Kevin Conroy was so iconic from Batman TAS, the animated series. Then he came on to some of the games. But what I'm saying is the voice stuff is not that much of an importance to me, as long as again, like I say, it's the story and the animation for that. Max, the visuals got to be on point. That's your bread and butter with X-Men is the visuals because they're so unique characters and they look stylistically different. Anyway,
all right, Caden, what do you think? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it because, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it because it's X-Men and it's X-Men animated series continuation, and because it seems like fans of the original series are working on it.
That's cool. That's cool.
So it's feels even more like a continuation.
All right, we're going to be winding down here soon, but I have a few more.
What do I think about it? Well, I just watched the Spider-Man animated series, and I liked that more. And
you said you can't take it seriously. Was your
no? I'm talking about the Spider-Man show. I like that.
Oh, I thought you talking about X-Men.
And it's the same universe, and
yeah,
I like that universe, but like, yeah, I think it. I think that time has passed, and like there was another X-Men show called Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah,
good. I only got one season, and it was left on a huge cliffhanger. Like,
X-Men Evolution was also a good X-Men series.
Yeah, X-Men Evolution.
All right, so Fantastic Four. Do you have any info for this, Caden? Do you have any behind this? Do you know what's going on? When are they announcing the cast?
Yes, I do, and I can't say.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Spill the beans. Bullshit.
I actually can't say anything because.
Do you know when it's supposed to come out? At least, what they're going to tell everyone else?
There is one Pacific character that's already cast that is not part of the main four. At least this
Adam Driver
for a certain character in this movie. That if the talks go through, it'll be pretty huge that this actor gets in this movie.
Okay.
And pretty huge for the MCU as a whole as well.
Yeah, they better cast real actors.
Yeah, they are going to cast real actors.
Well, good. I hope so. Not just weird people.
Most have been on Reed Richards. I heard John Krasinski's not doing it. Can you at least confirm that, Caden?
Say that again?
I heard John Krasinski is not Reed Richards.
No, he's not.
Good.
Okay.
He's
no.
Over the past few months, several names have come up in relation to role. Adam Driver, Penn Badgley.
Adam Driver.
Yeah, the people they mostly cast is like the people they mostly fan cast are like 40-year-old men as Mr. Fantastic, like 30-year-old women for Susan Storm, like a Stranger Things actor for Human Torch, and a bald dude for the Thing. That's all I see.
Yeah. Well, in a tweet from Deadline's Justin Kroll, and I got to get going because Stinky Kelly's
I gotta reach out to Boris.
According to Kroll, Marvel Studios will begin gearing up for the casting process of Fantastic Four this month. Well, we had no rumored names. He did mention they are believed to be casting Susan Storm first and building the rest of the team, as she said in.
Will they make her adopted this time?
I don't know. This is rather unexpected since Reed Richards is usually the face. Well, the one woman in the four, I think build around her.
Honestly, if you really think about it, Sue Storm is the one that has connections to, connected to everyone, really. Because Ben Grimm is like a big brother to her. She has
I think Austin Butler's involved. I know Caden can't confirm, but I think Austin Butler, Jodie Comer.
I can see Jodie Comer or Carey Mulligan as.
So Sue Storm is going to come first.
Mila Kunis, I just saw her.
Ladies first, everyone. Ladies will come first, and then the rest of the four. The rest of the four will fall in shortly after.
Sure.
Sue's going to come first. That's all you need to know. Next topic. What was that, Axel?
What?
I saw you. I see you. I see you, bro.
You see him,
bro?
You see him? Well, I see him too.
Get your head out of the mind out of the gutter.
I see you.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I wasn't suggesting anything else. How dare you, sir?
I see
This
Axel.
is.
I see
This is.
Cal. I see Max.
Ain't dead people. We don't know what's in the snow.
All right. So.
What's the next topic? What do you got?
Let me see. I only have one more left. One more left. If I could find it. The Marvel's delayed.
What?
Till November. It was supposed to come out in July. Well, Disney's Haunted Mansion opens its gate in late July. I think this is a good move.
Wait, is this just
It's
the
still coming
show?
out. No, the movie. The next Captain Marvel movie. With
I mean,
Wanda,
yeah, the movie, yeah.
Rambeau, and Kamala
Well, it
Khan.
was a show at one point, I thought.
I think the stakes are high on this one. You need to make sure to get it right. Take that little extra time. Make sure the visual effects are completely done. I'm hoping is one of their goals. Don't you,
Unlike
Caden?
that other movie.
What is?
Love
I hope one of the goals of the delay is to refine the visual effects.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everybody hates Brie Larson
I'm sure.
I
that-
love
for some
No
reason.
one hates her anymore.
I'm
This
sure
is
that'll
a
be.
I like her.
All talk at once. That really helps.
Maybe it's just her portrayal.
I think she's great. I think she's.
I like her too.
She's in Fast.
I'm
10
just
now.
saying, people were hate on her.
I think people are over that. I think only the hardcore haters are left. I think everyone else has pretty much moved on. She hasn't said she's not like Gina Carano. She doesn't just keep being in the conversation. She said something that people didn't like. Come on, Axel. I'm speaking here, bro.
I'm trying to speak.
Yeah, but I was speaking, bro.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, what?
But she hasn't consistently been making cringy comments. She stopped. Now she's just doing better. She's just working out. Check out her channel and acting. And I think she's focusing on the art, and that makes it easier to remove the art from the artist for a lot of people that don't even like her politics. I think she's moved on, and I think this is going to be a good movie, but they need to refine and make sure that the project is great. Now, Axel, what did you want to add anything to that? Okay.
No, nothing.
All right, Caden, what do you think? Awesome. Cal. Cal, I mean, do you agree that she's not constantly staying in the conversation? People had issues with their comments in the past, but it's over. It's been years.
It seems over, but I don't know. But
we'll see.
Listen, Dawson. I mean, Axel.
What?
Hey, why don't call me that? Don't call me names.
Wow, Keely Chow.
Keely Chow, what the hell, bro?
Why
I
would
didn't
you
even
go-
see the
What?
other part where he said that, and
what
like the
actually
last part.
did it?
And I was
I'm
like,
not
wow.
even
And then
highlighting.
I was
Don't
like,
even
oh.
acknowledge that. Oh my.
Oh yeah, I have. Wait, hold on. Where's that?
All right,
thing
we
I
need to
had?
get to sleep here. What the
Wait,
hell?
hold on. There it is.
No, get that out of
Oh
here.
my
I don't want
God.
R. Kelly.
That was a thing. That was a thing.
Well, I don't know if you are.
I think Brie Larson's the queen. Brie
Gotham
now.
City.
I think we need to end the show. I think this is the time. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you 15 viewers for staying to the end. Thank you, Cal. Glad to see your face, man. Thanks, Axel.
Yeah.
I'm growing.
Thank you, Caden.
You're welcome.
Kang Caden. I think Caden's a Kang.
You know, I'm something of a king myself. Ouch!
I will destroy this. I said that I would destroy your channel if you didn't.
I can't even with these people tonight.
You're not.
Thank you,
Gonna
Cal,
destroy
for being.
you.
Thank you for being the only one that was behaved.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll try to be. Anyway, I've been working a lot more. I got to get that paper, but when I'm off or whatever, I'll try to pop in.
I got to get that paper
Anyway.
too. Thank God Axel's paying me 99 cents a month.
Yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, I do give you $1 a month.
Yeah, thank you, Cal.
Oh damn.
Hell yeah.
Caden's the sword of power.
Yeah.
You might want to go up. You might want to go up
You
on
know,
that,
since I
Max. I
started
was
power,
thinking about
I
that.
want to do something. I want to kick Max off his own
Uh
stream.
oh. You can't do that.
There, I
Yeah.
did it. And now I
Yeah,
take over the stream, and I
he's not
end the
gonna-
stream by saying, don't forget to like and share. Well, like this video if you haven't already. Like this stream if you haven't already. Comment of what you liked that I did and said, and what Brian did and said.
Oh
Comment
my
what you
God.
did not
Okay,
like
I'm
what
with
Max
you.
did. Don't say something that you hate, like something about Max that you don't like, to humble him, because he needs humbling. And tell us why 3 Buck Theater is your favorite YouTube channel, because it's way better than this place.
God. Okay, I'm out.
I already see Axel's face and he's like questioning it. But yeah, bye everyone. I said bye everyone. Oh my God, Max. Do I have to do it myself?